You're welcome.
Bazinga!
What a start. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crown of Tyrant Queen.
I'm never going to let that stream start normally.
Never.
We get here, what?
Huh?
Was I gone during the last portion?
What,
I think you were.
yeah, I think you were.
Okay, so just to be clear,
Kathy?
I think you were dozing off last time around. So
That tracks.
but basically, you travel to the newest room. I've decided that all the maps I can find have one entrance, so I've decided to draw doors where entrances are. So so basically the idea is if you look into this map, actually I'm just going to do a thing real quick because I don't like.
Watch out, guys. He's doing a thing.
Dun, dun,
Oh no,
dun.
everybody
Oh,
duck for
okay.
cover.
All I did was reduce the map, the grid opacity for 10%. Sure. Anyway, let's do it a bit more.
Should actually remember to link these as well.
Okay, so what happened last time is simple. You kept on moving. You explored the lounge. You went out of the lounge. And then you walked into a new room. There you are. You're in a new room.
Cool. Thanks.
And you're in this room. And there are statues of people with wings. Wings? Wings.
It's like me,
Yes, good job,
Except-
Mai.
except it's more creepy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say mature.
Hmm.
I am over 900 years old. What makes you say that?
The fact you don't always act like it.
Excuse me?
No, he's got you there.
Tish goes.
Scales.
Translated from horse, more like never, but no one knows what she says. Horse.
No.
But she expresses her feelings with an imperious gaze.
Yep, as we learned last time, Tish needs no translator, and will intimidate anyone who suggests otherwise.
Anyway, should we actually figure out what's going on with those people down there?
Probably. I mean, the water looks nice anyway.
She's going to
The water is
take
really
flight.
nice. The water
I
is
s-
really nice. Come in the water.
Oh right. That's right, I remember now. I vaguely remember now. Oh no. No, I'm not
I'm
taking
not a
flight down
swimming
to that.
bird.
Hell nah.
All right.
I'm not a swimming bird.
No, she is following them. She is following them.
I mean, there is,
Uh,
a door down there anyways, so...
One of the
Yeah.
one
The way through.
one of the beautiful one of the ladies asking you to get into the water dips under the water, and another one plunges out, and she's like, "Hello, how wonderful to have visitors."
Yeah. How exactly does this work? Because you're in a dungeon that, like, randomly changes?
Oh, the pond is in a pond. It goes down into the dark lakes.
Oh. Well, that's mildly horrifying, actually.
Well,
Not touching that.
but there's There's a seal.
Seal?
You don't have to worry about the Dark Lakes.
Yeah, no, seals
Oh,
are
not-
typically in
They're
water.
far
That tracks.
down.
Are you sure that's not a Selkie?
What the fuck is a Selkie?
What
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
is a Selkie?
Oh my god.
Like me, but with skin coming off and also more sealish.
What? What do you
Skin
mean with
coming
skin
in? That
coming
sounds-
off?
Jesus Christ,
They have
Porter.
Wait, are you
a
asking
coat
us-
thing.
That.
Wait, are
It's
you asking
weird.
this as a character or as
No,
a,
this is in
as
character, yeah.
Okay.
They have this coat thing, I think, if I remember right. I don't know, it was like a story from when I was little.
That's
That
If
sounds
you steal it, you can
brutal.
keep them.
I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
the
it
bard
wasn't nice.
and Tish. Well, yeah, I'll bring Tish down there too. Not here. Not here. I have to drag it around.
You probably should give Mineshaft control to Tish so that he can actually.
I
like-
do. I just forgot to
Oh.
drag her away.
Wow! Wow! For getting your steed up there?
She goes where she
Alternately,
pleases.
Tish is more sensible and is like, nah, that water ain't safe, chief.
Well, Hecate's kind of like hanging back anyway. Or at least trying
So-
to.
hmm
So 3 of these ladies are just kind of leaning on the side of the pond and just kind of smiling and saying, "Aren't you tired of all this walking? Why not take a little dip in the pond? It's
Hmm.
nice. The water's lukewarm. Not too
I mean,
cold,
I'll give
not
you
too
credit.
hot.
It doesn't look as bad as the swamp water that I was dragged through.
If it's not hot
So-
enough
This
to boil
isn't
me alive,
swamp
then I
water.
don't want
It's
it.
clean, pure." She just kind of swirls around, dancing in the water, plunges
yeah.
down, breaks the water back up.
From what I'm aware from the Underdark, I don't think anything that comes from down there is pure. Just
Nonsense.
eyes the water warily.
I'm gonna tilt my hand a little by asking that for the DM's part of this. The dungeon master or the people who have played this game for a while now. As you're being spoken to by one of these ladies, I would like all of you to roll a perception check against the. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I would like to see who of you can roll a natural 20. Is my question.
Oh,
Well, it's not me.
A natural 20. Holy shit. Let's see. Let me see. Okay.
Eight.
Let me see if I can get a flat
Fucking hell.
surface.
8.
That's a
15.
natural
Fuck my
one.
life. Actually, fuck my life.
Okay, so no one. Well, I mean,
Unfortunately,
technically,
we're not,
technically,
murder.
it's not specifically a natural 20 that I was asking for. It's more that well, they rolled a natural 20, so
yeah.
you technically you can't crit on ability checks, but with their bonuses, I'm pretty sure the only way you would beat it is with a natural 20. And even
Curious,
then-
how much would I have gotten? Like 21 total?
What's your
If I
perception
recall-
bonus? You can't. Do you not have it up?
If I recall, my perception bonus was +6.
That would be a 19 then, because you rolled a 13.
19.
No, I rolled a 15.
Oh, 15. Yeah,
Oh.
that would be 21.
21? That still doesn't beat like a what I rolled.
24.
I'm not gonna go into details. Okay, so as you talk to this none of you succeed the perception check, which is to realize that Well, you don't make the perception check, so I'm not going to tell you what's happening. But I do want to ask, because no one notices anything is strange, you also not find it strange if I ask each of you what your greatest desire is. I need to know for reasons.
Of course.
Ah.
Man, that
I
is a
don't know if it's
question
going
that
to
would
be
have.
useful to me. But
See, Hecate's kind of been a little like off put by it because he just doesn't like water. He's just gonna be like, I'm a bard, what do you think?
Well, you don't say it. It's
no,
literally
I'm
what
not
would
asking
Hecate's
you. I'm
actual
telling you.
More
deepest
about
desire.
Oh,
I'm not.
It's a
I'm not
character
asking
question.
you what your greatest desire is, and none of the are asking you. I'm just telling you that whatever is happening here, whatever entities you're encountering at this moment, they learn your greatest desire.
Oh,
This is what I need you to tell me.
So you gotta figure out what Hecate would want more than pretty much anything else.
He wants to find who killed his teacher.
Revenge. Got it.
Revenge. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
Yeah.
If
Wait, no, it wasn't really teacher, but more rival. But whatever.
Mhm. This is so fun because this is a question I could have
Okay,
answered
no,
for
okay,
in a
so
heartbeat originally, but
I don't want
now
to go
it's
for
a
the
lot
obvious
trickier.
route.
Mm.
So, all the extinct birds come back.
She wants
Her
Dodo back.
desire is for
She wants the
instincts
Dodo back.
Yeah!
Either that,
For
it's either that or
time.
the extinct or the destruction of Tiamat. But I don't want to be obvious here.
So you see like one of these ladies is petting a dodo bird.
Incredible.
Imagine something like a blue jay is extinct right now.
The blue jay is extinct?
That's
No,
unfortunate.
in this world.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Damn. Poor Mordecai, taken before his time.
No, there's one type of bird that is extinct that currently would be in our world still alive, but that bird is extinct. It's a yellow canary.
I'm sorry.
That's not a good thing.
Yellow canaries don't exist in this world anymore. Not after the purge.
Yeah, no, that tracks. That's actually really.
Just a
That
fucking
tracks.
warning bell.
No,
God.
it's because
Tiamat just like, get the fuck out of this world and take your stupid birds with you.
Yep.
God.
Oh.
Any canary needs to immediately be purged on site because there's a chance, a small chance.
Yeah, there's a small chance that the yellow canary is a golden dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, that checks, but yikes.
Amusingly, goldfish also extinct.
Goldfish. No, goldfish were saved because they're not actually gold. They're red.
What?
I mean, I'm sure Xanathar would be pleased for them to not be extinct.
True. The fuck
Well,
has
that's
Xanathar been up to in the past 1,000 years?
That's the thing, I guess. They tried to extinguish the goldfish, but Xanathar always kept his goldfish away. Or at least his cult managed to keep the gold, because they keep replacing the goldfish.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I would like to think they have a little goldfish farm somewhere that is like protected beyond measure. Like it is.
It is the most locked down section of Waterdeep at this point in the setting. Or whatever it got renamed to. When
well, joking aside, Waterdeep has kind of been burned to the ground.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Nah.
So, like,
Not
there are
the
new
fish.
the cities that exist now are either built upon the ruins of the old cities or something along those lines.
Yeah, I would need to look at the map again, but I assume Waterdeep probably got rebuilt and has a new name now. But anyways. So yeah, what's Herrick's?
What is Eric's?
I'm gonna go last because it's gonna throw a massive fucking wrench into things. I've come up with my answer and it's gonna be pretty bad.
So one of the
So
ladies is petting a
curious.
dodo bird. That's what we've got so far. As for vengeance and like the other things, it's not
Mhm.
necessarily something that can be done, so they're not going to
Yeah.
do much with that.
Valid.
I mean, one of them could possibly look like Hecate's rival.
It's just a bunch of kobolds.
A way to get in the water, I guess.
I think it would be getting Xeonine out of the queendom.
Oh! That's a lot.
Oh, that's gonna be something. Holy shit.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
I want to think on how a creature, I mean regular lady like this would use this information.
It was between this and one other thing, but I think the DM can make more use of this for.
No, that's so good. And then, Wolven, did you have one for?
I messaged it to Warboss, but I can just say
Yep.
it because
Oh.
I get.
You don't have to.
I know Wolvens.
Yeah. All right. Do you want me to say it? Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters.
It's up to you.
Your choice.
I'll say it. She wants to see her dad again.
Dang. This lady looks like a dude.
Yeah.
Dude looks like a lady.
Well, I mean, the ladies seem to be able to summon things out of character because I don't think the lady's a dodo bird.
No.
She's
imagine?
petting a dodo bird. It's not
Yep.
sick.
Yep.
One of the other ladies is petting Wolven's dad.
God, no, that'd be weird. No thanks. No. How about
And,
no?
How about no?
I think I'm gonna be completely honest because Gil is super focused on the task right now to like almost a self-destructive extent. I think literally the only thing he really wants more than anything right now are the shards of Sardior. He just wants to find those.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you're
Yeah.
so screwed.
Yeah.
valid, but also healthy? Question mark.
Okay, so one of the ladies is petting a dodo bird.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ladies is as
Xeonine.
No, one of the ladies is suddenly Xeonine. One of the ladies is painting on this piece of parchment. And last one just smiles at you and says, there are so many things we could
Hang
offer
on.
you if you just came into the water with us.
Yeah. Like.
Well, we could help you if you're seeking some artifact. We know where many things are. We know where many things are, they all say in complete synchronicity.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
That looks
Going to
mighty ominous.
gonna give any any examples? Preferably not with you all speaking at the same time, because that's kind of creepy.
One of the three chuckles and says, "Of the many things we can give you, one is you get the chance to pet this bird." She pets the dodo bird.
But isn't that
She grins.
That
Another
is-
one of the ladies says, takes out like a collar of coral beads and says, "This is a pendant that protects people from divination magic, keeps them out of other people's gaze, makes it hard to find them if they were to slip away." And then the last lady says, "And I can tell you where to find the horde."
You know where the horde is?
She nods.
Gil just kind of eyes the rest of the party.
"All you have to do is get in the water."
And why exactly do you want that?
I love swimming. I can't go up on land. And there's a lip, you see. She taps like the lip of there's a good, like, you have to jump a good like 10 feet in.
Yeah.
And she says, "I'm not a very good climber," and she points to her fish half. "But if you come down..." Fucking blank. "If you come down, we will take the suffering from you."
Ha ha. Ha ha ha. If we give you a copy of our map that we currently have, can you mark on it where it is?
You see the one who's currently writing with some kind of pen on a piece of parchment says, "Of course I can."
Who in our party would have been, like, actually sketching the map at this point? Would it have been Hecate?
I mean, I assume.
Tony is currently stepped away for a moment.
Hecate is drawing
Tony
a
says
map.
says
yeah.
yes. Alright.
She says yes in the chat.
Arf, kerr. Yeah. I can hear, but I can't speak. Oh, that's sad.
Fair.
Gil's gonna just
Okay.
kind of shrug and walk over to Hecate, take the map, which I would hope we've
throw
got.
them into the water.
How?
I would
do you
hope it's a
think-
piece of parchment that isn't, like, completely
Yeah.
water
No.
soluble, like it's
Well, I
somewhat
mean,
water
the
resistant. but-
the map that you're using, the paper that was given to you as part of this quest to map this area, is like you know how there's a thing you can do, like an entering spell book that is it's fireproof, waterproof, and stuff.
Sure.
It's the same type
Yeah.
of paper.
Cool. So yeah.
And
then
you need a special like ink to mar it, like, because otherwise, you know, if it's waterproof, you can't.
which one was the one that was saying that she could sketch it out on the map?
Called this one.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Can I roll an insight check? Because how did they know we were looking for the horde?
Oh yeah, you can totally roll that.
Hmm.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, that's
Which,
fair.
which one had
I'd
the
like to roll that too.
which one
if
had
possible.
the divination necklace?
This
Unless you
one.
roll well on this. Okay, no, I'm rolling on this. I'm rolling on this.
I'm so good at this check. I'm so mad. On
Okay.
side.
Also, blank. That is not how you spell acapella. I hate
Warbucks,
to
what's
break
my
it to
insight
you.
mod?
What's your insight mod? Do you
What'd
want
you
to try
roll
to
on the
guess?
dice?
No, I already tried to guess on the other one. You didn't give me shit.
What'd you roll on the
I got a
dice?
12
Oh, I
on
didn't
this.
hear.
12 plus.
Plus 12?
No, what? Plus 12?
No, no, I
She
didn't say
rolled-
plus 12. No, I rolled a 12.
Oh, okay. Kind of the Tyrant Queen party. This is insight.
Yeah, earlier when I did the perception check, I said plus 6.
Yeah, that was it. It's plus 6.
Is that for insight as well?
It's good. Plus 6 is well, they're both wisdom and proficiency, so
Roger.
plus 6
Yeah.
for both.
So
yeah,
18.
you can roll with advantage for your insight.
Cool. So that's 18 for that one, and let's see, this one is worse. Okay, it's 18.
Okay, 18 including the bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
That's including the bonus.
Oh yeah, because you rolled a 12.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna answer your question. I'm gonna technically. So what you see, is that there are 3 ladies who are talking with you. But as they talk, as they speak, you see, you catch the corner of your eye. You see like 3 or 4 bubbles popping out of the water.
Cool. So, anyways, I'm gonna hand the map down.
Okay,
Eye's gonna swoop and take the map.
Sorry, what?
She's gonna swoop in with her wings and take the map from them.
Okay.
Gil, there's something suspicious in the water. I'm sorry.
The lady pouts and says, "We're only wanting to help. We can tell you where the horde is. If only you."
And
come
how do
down."
you know that we're going for this?
She looks at you and grins and says, "We know many things." They all say in unison.
Oh, there they go again.
All right, then do you know what's in the water over there?
She just points to the bubbles.
They are all going to talk. Well, the bubbles are no longer here. You caught them just at the moment they appeared.
All where they were.
What's in the water? Us. We're in the water.
I'm sorry. No. Earlier there were bubbles. Therefore, there was something underneath the water.
It is a pool. To be fair,
Aye.
there are gonna be bubbles.
Give me the map.
Nope, not handing them out, not to anyone.
She flies higher up.
Nope. Can't get me up here? Nope. There is something suspicious about this. I'm sorry. That bird,
Tony!
it's tempting as it is, it's just impossible. It was gone before my time.
So you're
I
saying
thought
this
how-
collar protects against divination, right?
Yes. We're gonna switch to another one. She says, "Yes, but I can't reach that high." she has a collar with multiple like seashells and stuff, and you do see um, some runes on it, and there are some of the runes seem to be empowering runes that you can't really read, but some of the more basic runes you can see as part of what you would use if you tried to enchant something with non-detection. It seems legit. But there are also some like divine runes that you can't quite grasp. You've never seen those. So like from your, you know what? Roll me a knowledge check. So intelligence or with your tool proficiency modifier.
So with jeweler's tools,
Mm.
Mhm. We're gonna call them jeweler's tools. 13. You can tell that some of the runes you can't read are some sort of amplifying runes. And there are other runes that you definitely just have no idea what they are. So you know that there are some runes that amplify things, some runes that are used for your for the non-detection spell or non-detection enchantment, which is something that makes it harder for you to be divined upon. In fact, you have access to that rune of non-detection, so I should be able to tell you what it is. Give me a second. Rune magic.
yeah, 'cause if I remember right, the cloak that Daedrus made for Quilena had that as one of the enchantments.
Yep. Non-detection is uncommon. It can be any armor or weapon. And while you're wearing the armor or wielding the weapon, you are hidden from divination magic, and you can't be targeted by some magic or perceived through magical scrying or sensors. So she told you that it would protect you from anything. Now, you have a feeling that a regular non-detection would not hide you from Tiamat or someone of their general in the higher levels of power. Like you feel like Null could hunt down someone who's only got uncommon magic non-detection protected. So you get a feeling that the runes that are applied that are for enhancement and such are runes to maybe like upcast the non-detection spell that's being cast on. You're not sure. That would a 13, that's all you would get. But with a 13, this looks legit.
And
It's not gonna it's not going to make it so that Zeo9 is fine with running away and accepts to leave. But if you manage to successfully convince her, she would be safer. Probably would. In fact, she would be safer with regular non-detection. Whatever this is seems to be better. You can't say she'd be perfectly safe, but she'd be safer with it.
And you're certain this can protect against powerful individuals? Like, really powerful?
Plays at her lower lip with a finger and says, well, I can't say that it would work against anyone. I wouldn't want to lie. but it's specifically made and enchanted to hide from certain powerful creatures we wish to keep away. I have a spare for me, and she plays at the collar on around her neck. And I've been working on making ones for my sisters. And she points to the other two. But I could. It's only a matter of time until we're all protected. So I could part with this one.
You're really sure you'd be willing to give it to a stranger over one of your sisters?
If you came into the water. I'm gonna roll something.
So, if Herrick's mulling that over.
Yep. What's happening between I and
Are you
Gil
flying
right
after I?
I mean, it sounded like Hecate might, because Tony was saying that Hecate can
Hecate
fly.
flies to the rescue. Caw! Wings of justice.
But,
Caw!
as whatever is happening up there is happening, I'm just gonna look up to I and go, you're gonna make this harder for me.
If anything, I'm saving your freaking life.
I'm really not good at remembering stuff. I would much rather have this in writing.
Oh, hang on. Let me help you with that. She points up and then writes in the sky with like it looks like it's lit up from. It's like it's fairy fire, but it's written out. She just writes it out. Don't do it. There, it's written out for you now. You think the free skyride was the best idea I've ever had?
Gil's gonna turn to the not siren and ask just straight up, are you sure you know where the dragon's hoard is?
Let me roll something.
Alright, well, regardless of what they answer.
Do you want to roll insight?
Yes.
What is your okay?
It's an 18.
Oh, you have good insight. You're a gold dragon, of course you have gold insight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so answer real quick.
Mm-hmm.
She seems genuine when she answers the question, saying, I knew where the hoard was a week ago, and these things don't tend to move a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, we already have the general direction of the hoard. What use would your vague information be?
Well, I can tell you where to turn to find the hoard without having to look. Are you not pressed for time?
Gil's gonna look back up at I.
Flying around with the map.
Really gonna be stubborn on this?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Gil's gonna jump in the water.
Jump in the water?
Nope.
Jump in the water? Okay. Gil, jump in the water. That's great. The not siren, but definitely naiad, giggles in pleasure and says, "Oh, thank you." And what before I do anything, I want to be clear. What does I do?
She's gonna dive down and
And
try
then I'm going to be
tackle him
needing a
out.
few saving throws.
She's gonna try and dive down and tackle him out.
Sure.
Okay, so let's make it a contest of, well, straight up, I feel like it's a contest of agility. Usually when I do like flying checks, I make it acrobatics or athletics, but mostly acrobatics for flying around. And for jumping, usually it's athletics, but you're a monk, and I have my rule called cool monk shit, where you can roll dex instead of strength.
Long shit roll.
So you can make an athletics check with your dex, and you can make an acrobatics check.
I have proficiency on both anyway, so it's just gonna be acrobatics regardless.
Yep.
Bob.
Yeah.
DC 19.
Acrobatics, I think. All right.
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna say +8. It was +8, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. You can maybe get advantage. Give me a second. I need to keep a lot of sheets open for no reason.
I'm back.
Acrobatics is
Welcome back. Gil jumped into the water.
acrobatics.
God.
And I
Acrobatics I is +5.
Oh, picking the wrong character. Okay. Single one then.
Gil
Single
jumps
digit.
into
You're
the
not
water is like
proficient in
Tyrant
acrobatics.
setting up a rope on the side so he can climb down.
Okay, yeah, it's a 12. Gil wins.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just not fast enough. You're like too far above, and I'm just like, all right, fuck it.
You were staying too far up. Okay, so first thing that happens when you hit the water, is the lady grabs at you to like stop you from going too deep, because you're going to reach deep into the water by falling for at least 10 feet. She's going to grab you.
Screenshot my spell list and send it to me. I might need it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see if she has water breathing.
I don't.
Anyways, yeah, what's up?
Okay,
What else
give me a second.
happens?
Well, I need to send I's.
Does everybody
playlist
still have
to
their bardic
her, so
inspiration?
You're gonna give me a bardic inspiration?
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, okay. So
I'll take it.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to need you, Gil, to make a saving throw.
Sure.
Of which I am looking.
It's probably wisdom, I would guess.
It's going to be Constitution with disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh.
That's concerning.
Mildly. Wow. Wow.
I should have wanted that. Okay, so
incredible.
Okay, so
could not have gone better. Love it.
Okay. So we're going to resolve this. Right after we resolve the thing with Herrick, because those things are happening simultaneously. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine he just gets the rope secured and is starting to climb down.
I am going to tell you that a natural 1 on the save is going to be a failure.
Really? You don't say.
Okay, and
Docker.
and Curb, roll me an insight check, please.
Oh, great. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
You go ahead and do
not
thing with
roll me. I'm gonna use Gil's stats, but it's actually you rolling insight right now, Kirby. Kirby, you rolled a 19 insight, and with that insight, you figure out I was right. What? No.
No.
Oh,
no,
no.
you figured out Psy is right. You don't know anything about I. Okay, so
Oh, okay. Psy being right isn't as bad as I being right.
Still
um,
objectionable, but to a lesser degree.
Wow.
okay, so here you go, Psy. This
You
is
then.
everything you should have for your spells.
Okay, okay.
Also another feature. Wait, no, this is not the wrong. This is the wrong thing. It's not your spells.
War boss.
It's
Whoops.
your features.
Could also be important, but
True.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, I mean, I'm going to. I just copied. I just got an image. I didn't take your cantrips, but I'll remind you that it's Firebolt and Mage Hand. So unless you want to throw a ball of fire in Gil's face, you should be good with those information.
I mean, who wouldn't want to throw a ball of fire at Gil's face?
it wouldn't do anything though.
I mean, I could do it.
Wouldn't do anything.
I mean, I'm
Harmlessly.
pretty sure he's resistant, not immune.
Actually.
I was gonna
Oh.
say you kind of tanked the fire back in the Death Knight fight, so
Mhm. We have established that he is just straight up immune at this point. The Dragon Mask
Oh.
be very good.
Alright,
Bo.
Dragon Mask.
Yep.
He has a magical mask that makes him immune.
Gotcha.
A magical mask that, as far as Gil's aware, most of what the mask does is give draconic abilities to non-draconic people or improve draconic abilities.
Gil
of
doesn't-
already draconic.
Gil doesn't even know that it gives people draconic abilities. That was the whole reason he didn't realize it was magical until after he threw it in the horde.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. So, right before Gil jumps in the water, Herrick, what was going on with you on your end?
He was securing a rope so that he could climb down and climb back up.
Mm-hmm. And I imagine he's like climbing down as Gil jumps.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
I can just imagine.
What spells do you have?
That I have?
Two buffoons
No,
of the party.
no,
The
no,
true
that she
two
has.
the lady.
buffoons of the party.
Okay. So she offers her hand to pull you into the water. That's what she does as you go down. To help you.
Herc
down.
will take it.
And she will pull you into the water. And as you stand there in the water, she will give you the item.
What you guys are so paranoid about. This is going great so far.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, it's fun
and
swimming
I'm
game.
going to need you to make a
Ah.
Constitution save with disadvantage. But you get the item.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, if you're strong enough, it might not even be a
Damn.
problem.
That's actually pretty good.
14
yeah.
is, I think 14 does it.
Hey, very nice.
Yeah, you guys aren't like I'm used to you playing like 4th tier of play with Thalia, where a 14 DC would be chunk change. But here, with the creatures you're fighting, yep, DC 14, you make your con save.
Very nice.
So you are given a
Non-detection amulet.
detection, an amulet of non-detection, of greater non-detection. I'll give you the details of the item when you identify it, but you're pretty sure that they're
It's
right.
legit.
And as you fall into as you go into the water, she straight up gives you this magical item. It's very rare, and it does magical. It cuts off it's basically a non-detection amulet that specifically works on makes it so that any outer planar entity that attempts something from the divination school of magic would also have disadvantage if they can
Ooh.
bypass the
Very fun.
It's basically like, if I can't block it, it's going to be difficult. And there's actually a feature where if you fail, even if they succeed, there's a 50% chance it gives a faulty result. Like it sends them the wrong direction.
That's cool.
I'm gonna write out the item, but basically it's, instead of being non-detection, it's you have disadvantage to try, and if you fail, it sends you on a wild goose chase.
Rad.
Which is kind of cool.
So, what's the consequence for the con save?
Oh, you're cursed.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, is it immediately obvious, or is that just a thing?
Well, it says that until the curse ends, your skin becomes slimy, and you can breathe. You can breathe air and water.
Oh,
I can already do that. I can already do that, Warboss. Warboss.
Oh,
Warboss, I already have the amphibian trait, you motherfucker. That's the whole reason I was doing this. That's so funny. So I gain no benefits. I just have slimy skin now. Great, love it.
Yeah, and also, well, no, you also can't heal unless you're in water.
Oh, that's funny. Great, I went from a reptile to a salamander. Love it.
Oh, and also, I do want to say, well, this part technically you wouldn't know yet.
No, yeah, you can hang on to that for now. Gil's just gonna look up at because I'm assuming this is not obvious yet, and just call out and go,
obvious.
"Can you give me the map now?"
wait, what? What did he say?
Can you give me the map now?
Wait, how did I lose the map?
Well, I took
you
it.
handed
What?
it. Yeah,
Sorry,
Gil
took
it.
She's
it,
just looking
and then
down.
I snatched it.
She's just looking down, just bent over on the thing, and just sighs,
Gil's just
dangling the map
shrugging.
over, and says, "I hope you're happy." And just drops
Alright.
it.
Gil will catch it and hand it to the lady.
Okay. The lady, who
The lady of the lake. The dark lake.
the naiad, is going to mark on your map where
The turn is the fastest route.
turn is.
Yeah.
Fastest route. And I'm going to draw it at some point.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna draw it soon. Basically, we don't necessarily need to draw it on the map. That can come later. The point is, once you're out of this room, you will know exactly how to get there, and we're probably going to end the session with you getting to the office. Unless something unexpected happens. Okay, so Gil.
Yep.
The water's really, really comfortable. Like, really good.
Alright, well. It's been a hot minute since I've swam like this, but unfortunately, we're pressed for time. Thank you for this.
Okay. She nods, and she says, "It's been a while since we've swam with people. Thank you."
Mm-hmm.
And she waves at you, because, of course, the best liars are those who don't know what's happening.
Alright. And, yeah, Gil's gonna... Should I just use... If I's gonna help him up, He'll take her hand. Otherwise, he's gonna have to use a feature to fly up. But either way, it's fine.
She'll take his hand.
Okay. Then yeah, with Eye's help, he'll scramble up the side of the wall.
Gil's a bit slimy.
It's wet. I was just in the water. It was fine.
Yeah.
Nothing
There's
weird.
a difference between wet and slimy.
It's fine. It's Dark Lake water. I'm sure that's just what happens. Honestly, not too far from the truth.
It's like pulling a fish out of the water.
Right now, yes, it is.
Yeah, and I'm going to.
You're just jealous because I feel like a shark now.
Sharks are not
Shark goes back.
slimy!
They are one way. Definitely not the
Cringes
other way,
in
though.
bird. Cringes in bird. I'm not a duck, therefore any slime on me I would not appreciate.
What? Do ducks like slime? I don't.
They have a little coating.
Mm-hmm.
That's oil, not slime, right?
You do realize what this means now, right, Gil?
But that's
What?
You're a fucking Magikarp.
Hey,
Shiny Magikarp, thank you.
Herrick, I'd
Hi.
like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, and technically, you have advantage on this and disadvantage on this. It's going to be a straight roll.
Funny.
Well, that's fun.
Oh, so it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, because it's a charming fact.
Well, the thing is that I'm immune to charm.
Yeah,
with
other
skill.
people
Oh.
around him have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good item.
Hmm.
I loved using
That's
that
fair.
one for G call.
Okay, well then you're
It's
not
fun.
charmed.
I mean, she is very charming, but
Ah.
Okay. The Naiad says something along the lines of, "Are you sure you can't stay longer?"
as
We've
nice
already
as
won you quite a we've already won you quite a bit of time by telling you exactly how to get there. You could spend a bit more time in the water with us.
I mean, I could, but if I do that, Gil's gonna get even grumpier than he normally is.
He's right.
All right. So at this point in time, I need to go do something real quick.
Does a 25 hit your AC?
That's a bit strange question.
Where nice chill music go, war boss? Oh, just loop. Never mind. Nah, never mind.
Oh, is this the wrong one?
Oh no, maybe I was right to be ominous. Never mind.
Oh, there.
Why do I hear boss music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
It was fine.
Suddenly, I'm gonna lower the volume of the washing other fiddle because it's hard to think. But I'm using this out. Suddenly, the Naiad just kind of her head twitches. The Naiad right next to
Herrick?
the Naiad next to
Or by Gil.
Gil, and the Nayrade next to you, and the other ones, what you wanted was not something that they could use against you. Not as easily. And then they all speak in unison once more, and they say, "We would rather you don't leave.
Look,
They
as
will rather you not leave."
as charming as the dodo is, we really have more important things to work on. Suddenly, the thing that she wants the most is to kill Tiamat.
We don't want you to leave.
Well, that's
Oh.
horrifying. You figured out how to get it to work.
Yes, I figured out.
I like that he got that to work.
So, suddenly, bubbles rise from the depths as I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to attack you and I haven't hit your AC right away. I just want everyone to roll initiative.
Well, you should start a combat encounter first.
Oh, what? That's stupid.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
There we go.
Good job, Gil. You're all great.
Great. Both of us.
God
yeah,
damn.
sure.
16 on the die.
Mildly terrifying that that Herrick has a lightning gun in this scenario as well.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
I don't think it's very functional underwater, though.
Well,
We'll
you
find
can
out.
move out of range before that point.
Um,
Just dodge roll off the
there
wall.
are
That's how
only-
that works.
guys, don't worry about this. There are truly only 3 enemies.
One of them is Tish, apparently.
She's just had enough of our shit. Oh.
what the hell?
Just never heard shit.
Don't worry about this. There's only 3 enemies, he says.
That's
So anyway, Warboss, I'm not going to give myself advantage on this. I'm pretty sure I have +5 initiative.
You know what? I made the rules. Yes, you have advantage.
All right, that's 16 on 1. No, it's 21 initiative total.
Wait, no.
Nice.
I's initiative is +8.
Oh,
Oh, okay, so then it would be 23 because that was my first roll.
yep.
I forgot I had a funny thing that does that.
You
Funny.
said 23.
Yeah, 23 total. Yep.
Okay, still puts you like in. Oh no, you have. What's your dex? You have 20.
She probably has higher dex than me.
Yeah, my dex is at max if I recall.
20.
So I is going to be first. Sai's character is going to be first in initiative? That's weird.
Incredible. So yeah, Sai, what do
Imagine.
you want to do?
I want to double check something.
Oh yeah, I do want to say what begins the combat is they all talk in sync and then it starts to bubble in the water. And I'm gonna
And just to clarify, Gil did get out of the water before this, yeah?
Yes.
Is
you are
that
out of
still
the
okay?
water.
Just wanted to clarify that this wasn't happening as he was getting pulled out or anything.
I'm going
You're
to
still
roll
slimy.
for things.
Well, fuck
And
you too.
Herrick, considering the fact that you're away from Tish, I'm gonna have Tish roll her initiative. She's going to be technically a separate combatant
She already
until
did.
you.
Did she not?
Reunite.
No, well, she was in combat. She just hadn't rolled her initiative.
Oh, I see.
So Tish is going to until you saddle her once more. She's going to be second. But we're going to be in combat.
All right, what you got, I?
Surveying real quick. I'm going back and forth between DMs and. Actually, this works out. This works out. Okay.
Your first attack's gonna have advantage if you remember your to-hit bonus.
Oh, I'm
first
not going to
attack.
be able to remember that. Yeah, let's just. The one that was petting the dodo. She's gonna shoot it. She's
Okay. That's this one
specifically
over there.
first going to Hunter's Market. Bonus action.
Okay, you know, Hunter's marked the narrate. Okay.
And then she's gonna shoot it. Let me do mental math real quick. Yeah, I can't
Just to
calculate
be
this
clear,
shit.
this over here, the big thing, that's the door to exit. It goes like underneath the
Yeah, it goes under the stairway there.
under the stairway.
Right. Where did I'll just use this die. Okay, that's 14 plus whatever my modifier is. I actually don't know what it is. I has too many modifiers on her to hit.
Are you attacking with your longbow?
The magic one.
Should
Yeah.
be using the crossbow. Yeah.
Crossbow, yeah, crossbow. The longbow is the longbow is currently not in my possession.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
at
yeah,
0
that's
on the
right.
sheet because
Threaten's
it's not with me.
possession right now.
Oh, it's just that I don't think you have your shard shot crossbow. It's a +10. So what is this?
That's 10 plus 14 then. That would be 24 to hit.
24 is going to hit the narrate.
Then I'm going to use Bird Strike along with the Hunter's Mark to deal extra damage. I finally get to break out my D6s. Let's go.
So
Okay,
so you're
these
gonna
six
make
belong
the
in
dodo.
together.
You're gonna make the dodo she's petting attack her.
She can tell by now that it's not real with what they're doing. What
Yeah,
they are
you're
doing
right.
basically
This is
gave them
like-
away.
This, sadly, you're wrong. This is not a fake dodo. But it's fine. It's a cursed
Well,
dodo.
she doesn't know that. Smiles.
It's just cursed. It's not.
I should have said like something to kill Tiamat.
Yep.
Just to spite you. So let's see. Just need to double check. It's a D6 for the Bird Strike, D8 for Hunter's Mark. Correct.
Hunter's Mark is a D6, or did it change?
D6? Is it D6? Okay, D6 then. I'm gonna get my good D6. Hunter, then Bird Strike's probably also D6.
I'm going to look into your.
Someone double check
features.
those. I don't have
your
it on
ranger
hand.
feature. Gather the
One.
swarm is a D6.
Okay, that's a D6. I'll give that Leafy on.
Not gather the swarm. Gather the swarm.
And I'll give Hunter Mark Leafy on, and the other one to EB for now. Okay.
The cursed dodo is going to use its greatest card, Sacrificial Play, and take the damage because that's how they all die. Not doing that.
And the damage dice was 1d10 for the thing, right?
Heavy crossbow is a D10.
Okay. All this together then. Okay, the D10's at max. So let's see. That would be 17 plus whatever my damage modifier was.
+5, I think. +6 because you have the magic.
Something like that. We'll go with that, sure.
And what was your what did you roll for damage?
What weapon did I roll?
No. What total did you roll? You said 17?
17. So it's 17 plus that. So 17 6, that would be 23 total.
I did them separately.
Okay.
So she's at 55 out of. She's taking a bit of damage. Let's go with that. All right. So is that your turn? You don't have multi-attack yet, right?
No, I don't. Not till next level. Or level after, I don't remember. Anyways,
Depends on what you build.
that'll be it for me. I'm gonna try to figure out what to do from here on the next turn.
Okay, so you shoot an arrow into the shoulder of this narrate over there. It just kind of hits her, and it scrapes against her collarbone and just kind of rips a piece of flesh apart, but she doesn't bleed. She's taking damage, though. And it's Henrik's turn.
Atheon dice gets put away for that one.
You know, prior to this, you seemed like a really nice person, but I am really reconsidering things right now, so I think I'm gonna have to leave.
No.
No.
Okay.
Understood. Physically speaking, I'm not gonna make you roll perception for this because that's stupid. Her eyes were just kind of like this beautiful purple grow into orbs of just kind of sickly green with no sclera, just kind of solid sickly green orbs, and she like raises a hand toward, which is not her turn. So. But you know she's hostile, so you can do whatever you want. You can kill her.
Cool. I'm gonna expend a focus point and use Hunter's Pursuit to move half of my movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay. And where do you go?
Back
you
up
have
the
a
rope.
bridge, so you can go up the rope. Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't jump. Like Grandpa over there.
I didn't jump because I knew it would be difficult to get back
Oh,
up.
bitch!
Okay. So
How
so you move out.
how far was the cliff?
You're right next to the cliff, and it's 10 feet up.
Okay, then yeah.
With the
'Cause I
rope, with
moved
half
half
your
speed.
movement, you can get there. Simply because you set up like a rope bridge.
Yep.
I'm not gonna ask you for a check because you were smart. Just do it.
Sorry about this. That's gonna be against her. I'm assuming a 29 hits her.
That assumption would be correct. Eh. 12 damage?
12 damage total.
That is why. She takes 12 damage. So you shoot her, and she just kind of. There's a splash of ichor, but no blood.
Yeah, I really don't like that. So we're gonna do it again.
Yeah. That might not. That is gonna hit.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a lady without armor.
I...
She's got skin. That's all. That's all she's got.
Cool.
You got no skin
Not
in the
gonna
game.
complain. 14 more damage.
She can get a win
I'm
unless
gonna
you
make.
play in the
I'm
game.
gonna make. Like war nymphs for the Italian army, but right now you're fighting regular ass nymphs.
Right now, we're leaving.
Try. Okay.
We're trying to
so-
fight our ways out.
Then
The door is here.
20. Just gonna.
Both of you to assume I can
Whoop,
see what's on the screen.
All right, Tish. I think it's time to leave.
Oh, shit. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. All right. So, what's your dex again? Nothing.
Nothing. Alright, let's Hecate.
Hecate, it's your turn.
You're pretty close
What
to the
the
door
hell
if you
can
just
I
want to
do?
start making your way to it.
So yeah, we could just bolt. We can go.
Is there anybody within 60 feet of range of me that I can just do a cloud of daggers on top?
The one that I was talking to.
And within 60 feet of you, the one Gil was talking to, and the one with the dodo bird. They're both.
The one that I attacked, yeah.
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 Okay. I'm kind of thinking since the three of us are grouped together, just go for the one that's closest to us.
Yep, that's the one that I was talking to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
just
Fuck up these nymphs. These poor, mind-dominating nymphs that don't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
they're totally doing this willfully. There's no one
Yeah,
else.
exactly. No one
Mhm.
else. No one else that is. Oh yeah. The reason I was going to tell you is that I rolled a check for the creature behind us all. I'm not gonna.
What?
And they fucked up. So I made you all roll perception to figure out that the one who asked you, they asked you a question, and the wrong nymph spoke the words because it was a telepathic communication.
Funny.
So I was like, I'm gonna give them an opportunity to figure out that there's something going on and that these people are just being puppeted.
Yeah, I don't think we needed the hint.
What? That's weird. Of course you need hints.
I think that came across pretty clear.
Okay, and I'm going to remove Tish from initiative now that she's acting as a mount.
So, Cloud of Daggers on that one, and you roll it immediately.
You want to put a cloud of daggers on top of the naiads? Is that what you're saying?
You roll it immediately and at the end of their turn. Yes. No. Starts their turn. What? Did we not update this? I think we forgot to update it.
The new spells are always when you end your turn in there, if you enter
when you
it
cast
for the first
it,
time.
and then yeah. I think we just forgot to update it.
Also, is there a way that I could give a bardic inspiration? Or is that...
Did you roll the damage for the cloud daggers?
Yeah, roll 44.
I don't think I did. I may be stupid. Oh. Not terrible, but not great.
Yeah, it's updated to when it ends instead of starts. Alright, 9 slashing damage, magical. And I assume she'll probably just move, but...
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, do you want to make your way to the door after that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get all the way there, but you can start making your way over there. Get...
So, I'm gonna move you.
Yeah, she can't quite get to the door. She can get around there.
So you're gonna get... Well, technically, you get up to here.
Okay.
I don't like that. Why not the full distance?
I made it so only one of you is going to get this because I talked with Min the other time after last session, and I promised something. So
don't like that.
I want to be clear that I'm following my promise that Min, as I stated and as I promised, there are no sharks in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you fly up towards the door, there's an explosion of rock and dirt as a huge bullet just shoots out and tries to bite you out of the sky. So that's gonna be a
Yeah.
There are those who think they can outsmart me. Maybe.
I
have yet to meet one
that can outsmart Bullet. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Alright, so it's going to be an advantage roll because you didn't know it was there.
TF2 Meat Series is so good. Oh
Oh
my
no.
god.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Bye, Hecate.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Bye, Hecate.
What the actual fuck?
Bullet
Bye,
fights with
Hecate.
Harry.
What the actual fuck?
I wasn't expecting a crit to start the game, but hey.
I should have flown.
You
I
should have learned from
flown.
the Death Knight.
We're
Yeah.
flying.
What?
Yeah, you had to
Yes, I
go
was
down to
flying.
get to the door.
Oh my god, I was flying.
Yep.
Oh my
well,
god.
I think it does have like 30 feet jump or something. Bullet's
don't fucking
fucking
know.
scary, man.
The bird just got eaten like chicken.
How much? So,
She's a bard. She
That
does not
leaves
have
you with
59
that-
health.
that
No, I have
leaves you with-
61.
Oh
no,
my
that
god.
leaves you with 2 HP.
Alright, well, yeah, 10 feet straight up, I would assume, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Fucking
just before
ow.
that, Hecate, I do need to. You
Yeah,
said you were
I
flying.
don't know if she even
right?
can make a concentration check on Cloud of Daggers.
No, that's not my question. My question is, you were flying and it jumped out, which means that it does get an
Yeah.
ability from the bullet called Deadly Leap,
God.
which means that you have to make.
Are you
a
telling me I'm
DC
actually
You
fucking
need to make. You need to make a straight saving throw or dexterity saving throw of your choice, or be knocked prone.
this dexterity
Just
saving
getting knocked out of
throw?
the fucking air.
Damn. Bullet
Oh,
just
that-
hit the anti-air.
And you're gonna take damage, and if you take half the damage, probably I'm not gonna make you
So
roll.
wait,
You're
what are my two
unconscious.
rolls?
You
Either a
roll
dex save
either
or a strength
strength
save.
or dex save, and if you roll natural 20, you survive. What's counting?
Fuck.
Oh.
18.
Bad.
You make the save, so you're gonna take half damage, which is going to be 14,
Oh, thank God.
and you aren't prone. You wouldn't be knocked prone, but you fall unconscious, so you're knocked prone.
Yeah.
So
you're at zero.
I'm not dead, but I'm very ouch. Wait,
Uh,
did you update that, or was that me?
No, I'm gonna. So you took 59 damage plus 14. So I need to put you at 0.
I see. Never mind.
Mhm.
Ow. Fucking ow.
Alright, well.
So it says, like, if the bullet jumps at least 15 feet as part of its movement, it can use its action to land on its feet in a space that contains one or more creature.
It can use its action?
Oh, yeah, that might not be both. Never mind. You're good. You had 2 HP.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
was about
God.
to say, if it can use its action to do that, it gets one or the other. It doesn't get both that and the bite.
I was about to like, do I need to make another fucking character here?
Okay.
So yeah, 10 feet straight up.
Next is the...
Fucking
Well, I mean,
terrifying.
that's
also.
the thing, like...
Ew.
Okay, never mind. I'm still in the minds, like, when I fought the bullet in Baldur's Gate 3, it could jump and bite you. It didn't have to shoot. So
On its
yeah,
turn.
Well, I
It's
think
not
that's
its
made the
turn yet.
bullet. Yeah, I know.
It's not the
It's
bullet's
just
turn.
holding
That was
its
a
action.
reaction. Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay,
if
so
anybody
that's
has any healing, please, would be very appreciated.
Sorry.
So,
I have a potion, but I have
Hecate
a
still
cat.
has 2 health and is now 10 feet above the bullet.
Mm-hmm. If you want to swing around and just go. for the door.
And specifically, one thing that is very clear to you when you see it is that this bullet is all slimy and shit.
Huh. Funny.
Surprising. Um,
Look, Gil,
okay,
it's your cousin.
so
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck
the
up.
Nereid who told you that she couldn't get out of the water, jump
Gets
out
out of the water. Yeah. Yep.
Liar.
and makes it all the way here, and she's going to do she's going to begin singing an aria. And make it so that the next thing to act, which I'm not going to tell you what it is going to have advantage on their attack, and then she's going to multi-attack to make attacks with her trident at. She's going to attack Herrick or. Let's go with she's going to attack Herrick. And if Tish wants to take a hit, well. Okay, so roll. Okay. Attack. Normal. Attack. Normal. And attack. Normal. Okay. One of them misses. I assume an 8 doesn't hit you, Eric.
No, an 8 definitely will not.
Then it's going to be 225.
I'm going to try to parry the first one. I'll spend another focus point.
Pretty high DC, but go for it.
Well, no, you're thinking of the dodge roll.
Oh, you right.
So,
Parry is reducing the damage?
Yeah, so it's basically contested damage. And if I fully block it out, I believe she gets stunned. Yep.
So that means that it would cut her multi-attack in half.
Yes. So first, I'm going to... So first I need to see if I get a crit. Okay, so no crit, so it's just regular damage as usual. To be clear, this does not damage her. This is just deciding how much I block.
Good.
I am blocking 19 points of damage.
Okay, well, I mean, her attack is 15.
Get
so
stunned,
block
bitch!
All of it, and she's stunned.
Nice. Very nice. So she doesn't even get the second attack?
She doesn't.
Nope.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, that's her turn.
She just, like, goes to stab the trident forth. Herrick just, like, shoots point blank, knocking the trident away. It's like,
Ding! Get in the water!
Alright.
He just shoots the trident, and it's like a fucking tuning fork.
Okay. So... shooting out of the water is this guy.
Hey,
Is going
hi, friend.
It's an archer.
Just a regular archer. But, like, the one thing that I wanted to make sure of... I'm not going to talk about it. I'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
No, as long as he doesn't have any unlimited blade works.
Yeah. As long as it's not silver, I'm good.
Who's he shooting at?
Shoot at eye.
Archer battle.
Archer battle!
Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's probably not gonna hit.
That's going to be a miss.
That will, though.
Hit. I forgot to
Wait, didn't he technically have advantage?
Yeah, I was gonna say the Nera did get
yeah,
her.
he had advantage, so
Okay.
technically, I mean,
Okay,
that
so
25
technically the
would
first
be the
one
first
hits, yeah.
roll,
Yeah.
and then the other one is going to be normal.
I'll describe
Okay,
advantage.
well that's worse. So excellent.
A dead enemy saying
the
really
narrate.
clearly.
The narrate did a thing that gave him advantage for his first attack.
Narrates have an ability called Battle Song,
Yep.
which they sing and give advantage to the next attack of an ally.
Yeah, roll
Or the
damage
next
for the
action
first.
of an ally.
Roll damage for the first attack.
Ah!
9 damage.
9 damage. Alright, I'm gonna apply
That
it.
would be a concentration check for I, correct?
For Hunter's Mark, yeah.
concentration to see for your Hunter's Mark.
I'll roll the concentration. You roll the next damage.
It's just a 10. It's a DC 10.
It's a nat 20.
Wow. Unnecessary, but rad.
I says
Alright.
not today.
I'm literally rolling with my favorite dice.
Funny.
They roll well.
Alright, now it's the
Am I
Bullet's
super
turn.
about that? Hell yeah.
It is the Bullet's turn.
Mhm.
It's gonna jump 20 feet over here.
Oh, why?
To me.
Why would you do that?
Boom.
Jump.
Why would you
Hi.
do that?
Now, everyone within how many? It's the leap thing.
Yeah.
Everyone within. If it jumps at least 15 feet as part of its movement, it can use action to land, shaking the ground, blah blah blah. Each creatures must make a DC 16 strength saving throw or dexterity saving
hell
throw
no.
of their choice.
So how far away? Each
Not
creature
fun.
what?
Um,
Each creature.
I'm just trying to read. I don't like the way this is worded.
What's the range?
Okay. Well, it says the range says okay. So if the bullet, I'm just gonna read it out loud and it's gonna figure it out. If the bullet jumps at least 15 feet as part of its movement, it can then use its action to land on its feet in a space that contains. Okay, so I need to.
It lands
land
on
in a space that
creatures.
contains creatures.
Yes.
Mhm.
There you go.
Like this.
That's how it works.
Okay.
All right,
Now
and then
everyone-
strength or dexterity for me and I.
Standard dexterity. And
19 on the dice.
If you succeed,
Oh God, yeah, that'll make it.
19
I'm
on the
sure.
dice, you're good.
That's a 19 for me, or no, sorry, 18 for me as well.
Okay,
Close
so
enough.
you both succeed.
Nice. So
you're
half damage and not
knocked
prone. Yep.
And you take
Half damage.
Why'd you click it twice?
because it's 3d6 plus 4 bludgeoning, 3d6 plus 4 slashing.
I see. So we
it's
both
going-
take 11 damage. Looks like. Yeah.
11 damage.
Rad.
It's not as scary as the as it.
It's still pretty scary.
That's its action. Next in initiative,
Yeah.
Saraya.
Things
It's
have
not your turn
happened.
yet.
No, it's not my turn yet. Oh no.
What?
Bro.
Sorry, I had to step away for a minute.
Sir. Sir.
What do you mean 2 of them?
It's
It's getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Oh my
This one
god.
doesn't jump anywhere, it just bites you.
Hecate's out of range. Hecate is 20 feet in the air.
Okay, then it jumps and bites you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Um,
Hecate is a snack, but not the way
like,
Hecate wants.
I mean, the
Brother,
bullet
I
sees
like this
chicken.
character.
Yeah.
Mother, I like this character.
Yeah, the Bullet likes you too. It thinks you're a
Well,
tasty snack.
the bullet is commanded, like specifically, the bullet is a dominated creature whose entire job is to stop anyone from leaving this.
What do you mean
There's something
the?
flying?
What do you
and
mean
in front
the
of the door.
bullet? You mean this bullet? There
The
are
best
multiple.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Why don't I should use physical dice more often, but I'm not gonna roll 4d12 plus 4 just to see if I deal 2 damage to you.
Brother.
I
Please.
mean,
I'm gonna say that you're gonna be prone and unconscious.
well, the saving throw thing is only when it lands, right? If
No,
she's in the-
she's just it's Bullet is just jumping and biting, and he rolled
Cool.
a 19 dice. That's what's happening.
Hey,
And-
Hecate, do you have silvery barbs? I forget.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
right.
I do,
Yeah, fully barred.
actually.
If you do, now's as
Yeah,
good
we-
as time as any to use it.
Oh god, what's in my inventory? I
The
should.
attack is
I
plus
remember-
7, so it's a 26. What's your AC?
Yes, I do. What's my AC? Oh god.
I mean,
Putting me on the
it's
spot here.
It's not gonna be an easy thing to reduce because your AC
Well, I
is
mean-
really low, but
So the
better than
Silver
nothing.
Barb needs to remove 12 from the hit. Oh no, it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes, disadvantage.
But yes, I also do have silvery barbs.
So yeah. It's either that or you just get hit, so you may as well use it.
Yeah, how
Um,
about we just do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And then you can give another creature
Hecate.
advantage.
Hecate. Not one.
Hey!
Yo!
Please tell me he
Wow.
jumps into the water. Please tell me he just
I'm like,
jumps in the water.
please,
Just give
like,
us something.
please, I like this bird.
Just give us something.
You know what?
Does a massive fucking cannonball. And then
bullet.
sinks
I
because
mean-
it can't
I
swim.
mean, the thing is,
A bullet
considering where it
cannonball.
was, considering where it was and the direction it jumped in,
Oh, is
I
it gonna
don't think
land
it
on the other
found
one?
The water. It's gonna land on the other one. And
Oh my
considering the
God.
deadly mid feature, the other one's gonna have to roll a straight or
Oh, that's
But-
funny.
he's gonna succeed their saving throw. And it's going to be half damage for this.
Funny. Hey, he rolled better for that one.
There's gonna be 15 damage to the
Funny.
and then
The
the
bird lives.
the bullet is going to use the rest of his movement to back in front of the door
Mm-hmm.
and block it.
Cool. Hecate, who are you
does that
giving the
mean-
advantage? Who are you giving the advantage to? From Silvery Barbs?
I didn't even know I could do that.
Read the spell.
Silver Barbs gives disadvantage to someone and then advantage to what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
It's like
besides
you're taking
myself,
someone's
who's...
luck. and
You want to give it to
giving
yourself? Okay, that's fair.
Give it to yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Please.
I was gonna say, like,
Please give it to
besides
yourself.
myself, who's in the most danger?
Now, if you
Uh,
want to
no,
give it to
just
yourself,
you.
go for it.
Alright, I'll give it to myself.
All right.
Oh.
So
At
yeah,
the very least, it'll mean you have
There's-
advantage on a death save.
so yeah, there's the
Everything is
narrate
bad.
over there.
Uh-huh. Wait, is
Sure
it
is
still
done.
I thought it was. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was dead. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's not.
No,
What
dead.
she's not
happened?
dead.
My bad. Okay,
I
that's.
mean, she could be if you go over there.
Yeah.
She's stunned, which means all attacks
bad.
against her have advantage. Yeah.
You know that
Yep.
that feels marginally more manageable than whatever's going on over there. So I'm gonna go help Eric, which was kind of my original first plan anyway.
Nah,
And then
that's fair.
everything changed. I had to like, okay, I was prepared to like darkness on Hecate, so nothing can see her if he's dead. So, but that's not happening. So
You can get all the way there.
yeah,
with your
let's
movement
do that. Let's do that. Let's go attack a thing
Yeah.
and free
Kitty
up
getting
our
the fish.
sharpshooter. Yeah. I was on the wrong
Now
tab
you can
'cause
do a flurry of claws.
I could do a flurry of claws, which sounds fun, and I'm
Unleash the
gonna
Nekomata ult.
do that. Yeah, just let me get to the right tab because I was bouncing around like no one's business. There we go. Claws button. So then. Oh shit! No wait, that has advantage. My bad. I mean, it's it's fine.
Fish for the crit.
Fish for the crit. Nope, that's
Aw.
okay. Still hit. I'm pretty sure that hits.
23
though,
for
but she
the
is
first one.
no armor. So.
Roll all 3 attacks. You can just click
Oh
the
yeah, I
attack
can just do
button
that.
in the chat 3 times.
All right, so that one's the first one because it had advantage. Because
Yep.
fuck it. Ta-da. I
That's
forget
still
that I
going
can
to
just
hit.
hit the button and it's fun and nice.
Okay, so one of these is going. The 12 is going to.
So
Do you
I
want to
hit.
use a flurry of blows and make a 4th attack, or are you good with it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so roll damage twice.
Da, da. Ta-da. And they do
Gonna
counter
be 20
slashing because
damage?
claws. Yeah.
21.
21.
it's
Is it really?
it's bloody.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's bloody now. It
Uh,
used to not be at half HP. It's past half HP.
Cool. All right. Dope. Good to know. Should take the actually. Can I actually make that 4th attack and spend the?
Yeah, sure.
Wait.
Go ahead. Probably
Yep.
not going to end her, but it's gonna put
No.
her pretty fucking close.
It's gonna hurt. Which is aiming. I'm aiming for.
That's going to hit, definitely. Oh. 12.
Aiming for hurt.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's very hurt.
Very hurt. Good. The goal is to free up
all
Herrick
right.
to help with whatever the fuck's going on over there.
Okay,
So.
and Hecate, I'm going to give you a target. Because
Okay.
next turn, shooting from the water is a regular kobold
Oh motherfucker.
who cannot reach you because you're flying. So he's gonna
You're just adding
try
insult
to
to injury at this point.
he's gonna try to shoot you with his short bow. Just a regular ass short bow. And so
this is vengeance.
so
Thankfully, it doesn't
it's
have
gonna
pack
be-
tactics.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's well, I mean, there's nothing within 5 feet of Hecate.
Yeah.
He's flying, so no back tactics. But it is going to be a hit for
God.
he rolls a 14 on the dice, which I believe your 14 is your AC. So I don't remember exactly what the
Yes.
bonus is, but I think that hits. And it's a short bow, so it's a D6
Mm-hmm.
plus their dex, which is plus 2. So D6 plus 2.
Oh.
So, am I dead?
You get to
Yeah,
take
You're
a nap.
unconscious.
you might be unconscious, but you're not gonna die immediately.
You are
I'm like,
falling
are all my
out,
hit
guys.
points just out?
So you fall to the ground. You
How much damage
are
did it deal?
unconscious until you are healed.
How much damage did it deal, just out of curiosity?
5.
So yeah, I got none.
I'm just trying to remember, because we did get the 8 temp HP from last time. I don't know if that got added to Hecate's sheet or not. Is her max 61?
Yes.
Yes, she would have temp HP then. So that means from the lounge thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have 5 HP left, I guess.
Oh
I'm
my
just,
god.
I'm scumming as much as I can to try and remember this shit. Because I
Okay.
subtracted
That's
11.
very
I was
appreciated.
I had subtracted
and-
11
and
and I was
next time-
confused why we had temp HP until I remembered
well, I mean,
that.
I'm gonna say next time, Hecate, remember to type out the temp HP in your sheet you don't have access to.
No, she
Next
has
time
access
you
to her
have temp
sheet.
HP, yeah.
She has access to her sheet.
Barely. It lags the hell out of me sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like a little section next to your hit points.
The blue
with
number.
like a little blue number.
Yeah.
You can put
Yeah, I
your
got
temp
that.
HP there. Okay,
I
so
think
you're
it
not
went ahead and
dead,
swapped over.
and the kobold doesn't have like any additional things that it can do.
I would hope not.
So
The kobold.
okay.
I'm doing my best.
Naiad. Naiad, what can you do?
What does she do?
Okay, so okay.
She's muted, but go ahead.
What?
Sigh. So
Yeah.
the naiad in the water, the one that was talking with Gail, she's going to give you bedroom eyes, and you're gonna need to make me a wisdom.
Whiz.
You're
A
being
wisdom
charmed.
save.
Yeah, you're being
A
charmed.
wisdom
Yep.
save, yeah.
I have advantage then.
Nice.
It's not a charm effect.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Well, you're being charmed one way or the other. You're being rizzed.
Yep.
It's not a charm effect, it's a Riz effect.
I don't know why I thought of something stupid.
Don't you
That was
always?
Wisdom
just roll
Rizzler.
your wisdom save.
No.
What'd you get for the What'd you
The
get for the whiz?
wisdom save. I do
Yeah.
not remember my wisdom save
Just roll the die.
modifier. I think it's probably plus.
We're
Your
going-
wisdom saving throw bonus. What did you roll?
I rolled an 11 on the die.
11 on the die. Your wisdom save
It's probably
bonus
pretty good. Because I think she would have proficiency, yeah?
is your proficiency for your saving throws are strength and dex.
Oh.
Your wisdom is a +3.
So, 14.
Character.
Okay, so what happens is, you are stunned.
Oh.
Good.
Mm-mm.
Hey, monsters, you can't just copy my thing. That's
Wait,
rude.
I need to double check something. No. It says here that ugly people get disadvantage, but you're cute, so. It doesn't say that, but it says creatures with less than 12
Oh.
charisma.
I mean,
That's funny.
valid, but
No.
ouch.
That's funny.
That's so horrible. If you're ugly, she can stun you more easily. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. Ah, fuck you. All right, so you're stunned, then I think you can repeat the saving throw every turn or something. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. And anyone that has an ability that gets rid of stun, like lesser restoration and stuff, is
Mm-hmm.
also able to undo that.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's their action. So they don't get to attack anyone. Why am I? I had a mod to make combat easier, and it stopped working because we're using an older version of the Foundry.
Mm.
Anyways, what's the other narrate doing?
Oh, the narrated. Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Does she throw the bird at us?
So the kobold's gonna jump out of the water.
No.
This one has back tactics.
Well, it's also advantage
And-
because she's stunned anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be, but it's a regular ass kobold. So it's gonna be
Sure
like
is.
dagger, attack with advantage. It's going to be a 19 to hit eye.
Yeah, I assume a 19 probably hits.
19. So it's going to be 3 damage.
Oh boy, 3 whole damage to eye. However, will she survive?
Daring
Okay.
today.
And then is the narrate. No, it's not.
Oh boy.
It's another kobold who's going to try to hit Gil.
Sure. Hit me, I dare you.
I need to figure out like a combat module to make this go quicker. That
Hit me,
can
I
find.
dare you. Cool, deflect
You're
attacks.
22. Deflect attacks. Okay. I'm going to guess that your deflect attacks is going to beat a D6 plus 2. So.
Yeah.
You stop the attack completely. Do you want to? You can deflect the attack to the bullet. Is that what you want to do?
I'm not gonna
Or
use the
is
key
that
point.
fine?
I'm just gonna completely knock its dagger aside and just glare at it menacingly.
All right.
I'm not gonna actually use its attack because its puny dagger isn't gonna do anything.
Another
Puny
thing is
God.
going to. Another thing is going to shoot out from the water and rush towards you. Well, Tish. It's an orc, a regular orc.
Bro,
Uh,
sir.
We need to kill these
so
things.
this is
Nice.
what this.
We need to kill these things not because they're dangerous, but because it's going to waste all of Warboss's time.
Yeah.
So this is a typical war boss encounter, right?
Yeah.
The idea
Yep.
is
Yep, that is correct.
that's going to be a miss.
This is
And
one
they
of those
don't get
infamous
multiple attacks.
encounters I've heard of, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Narrate.
For real this time, you don't have another thing jumping out?
No, you can
No,
see the
just one
circle
thing.
around it.
Yeah, there it is there. And she's going to. Well, first, what the narrator is going to do is she's going to fight off the compulsion of the thing. Fail miserably.
No, really. Come on.
Roll the
Let's be
3.
friends.
Why can't we be friends?
So the narrate's eyes are gonna flat. Oh wait, fuck, man, you're a nymph. You have advantage. That's not okay.
Sounds like that sounds like
Roll
she
the
did.
3, and I'm like, oh yeah, you have.
Should roll like
Okay,
a 2
So,
afterwards.
her eyes flash into like this deep bluish purple, and then go back to being green. And she is going to make a song of battle and have it so that this Bullied has advantage on their next.
Oh, I don't like
Didn't
that.
need it.
I do not like that.
God.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give him the charmed thing. She's being charmed to being better, and then she's going to jump up to the ground, and I'm gonna roll high or low. Low. It's going to start heading towards this way, but she's not that fast. But she's probably going to do the swimming, which is she has a better swim speed and jump. She still doesn't get there, but she goes.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's well, I mean, she doesn't have an action, so I guess she's gonna dash. There we go. She's there. And that's her
Was
turn.
the song not an action? No, the song is bonus action. Yeah.
Song of Battle is a bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then guy's gonna dash over here. That's gonna be his turn. Stop being visible. Not happening. Not happening. I'm gonna start rolling physically. I rolled a 1 and a 3, so this guy doesn't see shit. Doesn't hit anything.
It's still invisible though, whatever it is.
No, I'm gonna. It's no longer invisible.
Cool. Another archer. Got it.
I wish I had any kind of, fireball-ish stuff. 'cause
Gil!
That's perfect.
It's you. It's your turn.
Is it? Damn. All right. Actually, my
1
turn. Let's
year
go.
later.
Okay, it's just that I was wondering. The bullet hides your circle around.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This bullet. Yeah, it's just regular bullet. Okay, I am going to use Step of the Wind with a key point. And we're going to dash and disengage
Yep.
to get over to here. Bye. And then I am going to make 2 attacks against the bullet over here.
Okay.
Oh no, I have my own idea.
The
Wow, I assume that's going to
that's
hit.
going to hit.
26,
Yeah.
Stunning Strike. That's going to be a DC 15
That's
saving
a
throw for the
6
bullet.
on the dice, so it's the no. It's gonna be stunned.
Yeah, let's go! Fuck you and your advantage on your next attack. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it has advantage on its next attack,
But it's not going to be its next turn. Alright, so that's 7 fire damage for the first unarmed strike. And I could just be using the
Then all
guitars
the
as
other
well, but I
strikes are
did
with
say
advantage.
I did say that
All
I
the
was
other
going to be
strikes are-
doing this. just with like, unarmed. Rad, I assume 22 hits.
Yep.
Not rolling great damage, but 14 fire is not anything to sneeze at. That's my bonus action as well. Movement. I don't need to move. Well, actually, I do still have some movement left. Can I? Does the door open inwards, or can we push it out?
The door is a push door. You can
It is
go-
push. Can I push it open?
Yep.
Cool.
Roll an athletics.
Oh, I'm so good at that. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah,
Try
that
to
tracks.
push the giant stone door. It doesn't budge.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you anything extra. I'm gonna say it's
Yeah,
your
no,
item
it's fine.
interaction for the turn.
Yep. So yeah, that'll be it. Guys, we need help opening the door over here.
Hecate, do you want to drink a potion? Something?
We do have greater potions. I would hope you took one of them. It should be in your inventory. You should just be able to click
Hecate
it.
has a potion of greater healing for +4 hit points.
Yeah, there you go. Click the orange text in that, and it should just roll it automatically. Restore 15 health.
There we go.
So that's a bonus action, yeah? That's how we're doing
Bonus
it?
action.
People
I
are nearby.
don't know what actions she has, but...
You could,
Actually, I have a question. Did we ever do Cloud of Daggers for the Naiad there?
I assume she
oh,
probably
the
would have
Cloud of
moved. I didn't bring
she
it up.
lost
but-
concentration on the Cloud of Daggers when she took fucking.
That's
50
also
damage.
true.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, we didn't even bother rolling it because it would have been like a 29 con save. I don't think she would have even... Well, I guess she could have
I did
potentially
forget to
nat
remove
20'd
it
that, but...
from the map.
Yeah.
Nat 20, but
There were
like,
so many
roll a
things where I was
20
just
now.
not even going to mention it. Because I was like...
I will
Bardic
be right
Inspiration's
back.
bonus action. You have a regular
Okay.
action that you can use.
okay.
Wait,
so
I
no,
also
you used
already-
the potion. The potion
we're-
was a bonus action.
Are we not doing bonus action potions? That was the thing.
bonus action potion for yourself.
Yeah.
So is the Bardic... Well, is Bardic Inspo, is that an action
I
or is that a
also-
bonus action?
I also already have Bardic Inspiration, so it doesn't matter either way. Still have that. I haven't used it yet.
Might want to give it to
Like,
Ice, and she's got to
what-
make
what-
a save to get on the
What
start.
kind of spells do you have? Do you have, like, Lesser Restoration or anything
Yeah, that
like
would be good. I is stunned right now, so having a bardic inspiration to be able to add to that would be good. For her.
That's true. That's not a bad idea if you want to just use your action for Bardic Inspiration if we're allowing that, yeah.
What dice is it?
What do you
You're
mean
getting
double
Bardic
ins-
Inspiration.
Alright.
Yes. Which dice is it?
I assume a D8 at this
D8
point.
by now, I think.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, I think most of us still have that D10 Inspiration yet.
Yep. You
That's
also have
true. I don't think I've used that yet either.
I think one of us has used it, but I don't remember who it
Tony.
was. It might have been Tony,
Might have
but I
been.
don't remember.
I think so.
Alright, anyways,
I
I
still
guess
have
she's just
mine.
using her action for inspiration on Sai. So. That's what it sounds like, anyways. Hey, Tony, do you want to
Okay.
just, like, fly up and over the railing so that you just aren't in range of the bullet when it jumps again? Inevitably. We know you're AFK.
I'm gonna put her 30 foot up so that she's out of range of the bullet. The bullet is a huge creature with a jumping distance of
Honestly,
high
considering
jump 15 feet.
considering her jump to hit her anyways, I could see her going up to like 50 because most of her stuff is like 60-foot range anyways.
You know what? Let's do stay in the middle. I meant to do 40, not 4.
Nice.
Not 400
Flying 4
either,
feet.
40.
Flying 4 feet in the air.
400 feet.
Alright. That was round 1, guys.
Oof. Yeah.
It's only 3 enemies, guys.
Hey, you're up. Make
well,
make your save.
All right, with the bardic.
Yep. It was a +3 for your wisdom, and then if you need a D8, you can use it. You actually do get to know whether or not you succeed the save first, so.
So I got an 18 on the die.
Oh, well, alright.
+3, that's 21.
Yeah,
that's
you don't
21.
even,
I don't need the die yet.
you don't even need it.
I don't need the bardic yet.
I assume a 21 is enough to no longer be stunned, so yeah. Alright, that's Ai's turn.
21 is going to unstun you, but there's something else that happens.
Oh.
I want Rhea to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, now Rhea's getting rizzed.
Is it a charm?
It is a charm effect, so you have advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's good that you have good that you have Herrick. But the
Only when we're near Herrick.
well, I mean, it doesn't know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't know that it should aim for the people, not Eric.
Or the people that aren't by Herrick.
Wolven, you there?
They did go AFK for about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, let's take a
Whew, yeah, 1 round of combat, that was a... Ooh, should take a breather. All 6 seconds in game time.
well, I mean, to be fair, it's really
Take five,
slowed
take five,
down by
everyone.
the fact that my mod for fighting my combat mod doesn't work. I have to switch between menus every time I need to change initiative.
You can also just double click the enemies. It's worth noting if you need to bring up their stat blocks. You don't need to actually like go into the menu.
Yeah,
to,
no, I
pull
know,
them
but
up.
it's the I'm gonna try to go faster for the other one, but I'm also going to have it so that at the end of initiative, Kish is going to kick that orc in the face and kill it.
Yeah, that tracks.
What's your damage again with your hoof?
How about we just say enough and just kill the orc?
Tish just looks at the orc and just is like, "How dare you approach me?"
You have a face that I don't like. Let's fix that. Excellent.
16 damage. I believe it's max. Yeah, it's 2d6 plus. I rolled 16 on the dice. Okay, so Tish just kills an orc. And
One
then
less
we're gonna
enemy for
take a
Warboss to
break.
worry about.
I really need to find a new combat thing. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I'm back.
Make 2.
welcome
Alright,
back.
welcome
Make 2
back.
wisdom saves.
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wisdom
have
save with
advantage.
advantage. That's why I said 2.
Okay. I'll actually remember to hit the button this time.
That
Nice.
succeeds. I believe nothing happens if you. Yep, I believe nothing happens with it. So you're good. You're good.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yay.
everything's good. So it's I's turn now, and she's on stunned, and that's her turn, right?
Yes, because it's at the end of the turn.
That's
And
how
it's
it
Eric.
works.
Eric, gonna kill that narrate.
How weak is she looking?
Very weak. You can. It is one of the few NPCs you can choose to knock unconscious. If you don't want to murk her. I mean, technically, you can choose to spare anyone, but she has like a little like NPC marker on top of her head that tells you.
I could, but I don't think I can do that with a rifle.
Choice.
Smack her with the butt end of it.
I think you can, like, in the same way that you could like shoot someone non-lethally in the leg. You can rifle. If you say you're non-lethal, you're non-lethal. You're aiming for a place that they're not going to. I mean, they're still gonna fall unconscious, but they're not gonna bleed out in the time span of a few seconds of combat.
Okay. If that is the case, then yes, I'm going to try to subdue her.
Like shoot her in the arm or something. That is going to hit. Or 14 8. 22 damage?
Tish can cast a Thunder Wave, right?
Yep.
That would be really good for opening a door, just saying.
I just need to double check.
Typically
something.
asked you to not be dead and unconscious.
It's fine, we can just remember.
I
I'm
just
gonna put her at like 1 HP. And unconscious.
Wait,
I'm
what am I doing?
gonna exit the game and come back because I'm not seeing any rolls anymore. So I'm just gonna refresh the connection on my end.
Yeah, Herrick just did rolls, so it should.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see them. I see Sunderer, but I don't see anything actually rolled. So, I'll be back.
So narrate is unconscious next to you. Okay. You basically don't really have enemies here.
Just.
Is that your turn?
I'm just double checking something.
You do have multi-attack. You could shoot one of
Yes,
these
I
bullets.
do. I'm just checking to see.
Or one of the archers if you want to just get rid of.
Okay. Yep. I just needed to check something on the steady action. And I have not moved, so I could do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's the most threatening thing right now.
I mean, nothing is great over there, if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah. know what? I know that the narrates can give advantage, so I'm gonna target her. Gonna steady
Okay.
myself and fire.
Okay. So with advantage?
Yep.
I don't know if you're going to be able to beat her Tortines. You can try. 22? That hits. Alright. Is that your turn?
Double checking something. Okay. And I still have half my, well, technically half of Tisha's speed, so just gonna 10, 15, 20. Just gonna get a little closer.
You're going to leave a little, like, puddles of orc blood as you move after trampling the corpse.
This isn't the first time Tisha's had blood on her hooves.
Yep. Alright, so Tony.
Tony might still be AFK.
Well, then we can just kind of take a break, go grab something to eat. Come on.
Good news about my insomnia.
You can't fall asleep during crazy long combats.
Well, no, not just that. I found out. I was just looking it up. The medication I normally take for sleep is actually what's recommended to be taken as a first treatment.
Hey.
Oh, so you just already have the medication. That's convenient.
I already have the medication. It's just my normal prescription sleep meds. So I might actually get sleep tonight.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
I mean, at worst, if you can't sleep, lying there with your eyes closed is not as good as sleep, but it helps.
That's what I did last night.
Mm-hmm.
The idea was that this this creature who's doing this, it's not. It doesn't have a. It just kind of captures and dominates people who come by the pool.
Mm.
So like regular. So like, she found anyone who jumps in the water, and kind of gets charmed. They get dominated and they stay. So that's why it's just kind of random, like two random archers that were fighting through the dungeon, a few kobolds, an orc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
I have water and I have chips.
Ooh, nice.
Water and chip.
It's a new type of chips I found at the grocery store when we went last.
Ooh.
What kind?
They're kettle cooked Lays. They're called Caribbean Spice.
Ooh. Sounds good.
They are quite good. I do like them.
My newest kind of favorite chip I found more recently is the sweet potato barbecue Pringles. Those went
are
on
good.
sale
I
the
did
other
try
day.
those.
Yeah, those went on sale the other day, and I grabbed a
sounds
couple more
good.
of those. Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Sweet potato barbecue?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, instead of
That
using
sounds
regular
really good.
potatoes for the potato meal, they use sweet potatoes.
Sounds good. Sounds lovely.
They have a side line of Pringles called Harvest Blends, and that's one of them.
Yeah. The Harvest Cheddar is pretty solid as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to go wrong with cheddar flavor in general.
True, especially cheddar sour cream stuff.
Oh,
Cheddar sour
that's one of my
cream
favorites.
ruffles. I would kill for cheddar sour cream ruffles. Those are always just
Yeah,
near
cheddar
top tier
sour
for me.
cream is fucking top tier.
Yeah.
Did Tony say how long they were gone?
They said they had company over. So I have no idea how long we want to wait for that. Or if we just want to just leave them up there, so just say that they'd take another potion. Or just stay out of the combat at this point. Just put them like
Now
yeah over
I'm
there.
gonna say that Hecate flew to the side and
If we want to just save an action that she can use as a reaction later, that's probably not the worst idea in the world.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna give her like a vicious mockery.
Well, that's not a wisdom save for her, but
No, I know, but as I said, my old combat module would have done it properly.
it is still a 2 on the dice if we want to just use
It's
that.
not a
and
2 on the
have-
dice, it's just gonna fail.
Yeah.
Let's roll damage.
7 psychic, and then disadvantage on their next attack roll.
There we go. So there's bullet, that's disadvantage.
Alright, and then that next one is the one that got incapacitated.
The narrator
right?
is unconscious.
Yeah.
The archer.
Who's it shooting?
Oh,
Oh,
you.
that is so fitting.
Archer
Hey, Mitty,
duel.
I've discovered something that may be amusing to you.
Oh no.
So they announced who the English VA is for Trigger in Zenless Zero. You want to know who else she voiced? Mia Karnstein from Code Vein.
Oh.
She has voiced 2 women with rifles. This is her calling in life.
Sounds like we need to make it 3 at this
Stereotype
rate.
now.
Yeah, typecast.
So, this one is going to try to take a bite out of you.
Look out, I.
Look out!
Ooh, that's a 19.
19.
Mm.
Does I have anything as a reaction to reduce damage or attack rolls or
I
anything?
have a middle finger. I have a middle finger that says Hellish Rebuke.
I mean, that'll work.
Well, you can take the damage and then Hellish Rebuke.
So, yeah, 37 damage is rough.
What I wanted to do on my turn was Zephyr Strike, get the fuck out, but that's not happening.
It'd be better if we could get the fucking door open.
That's what I was gonna try and help with.
Yep.
But no, I got stunned. With this, I should have one spell slot left, so...
Dex save for the bullet.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't click it. That's going to be a full damage on him. Tell me how much damage I'm taking.
It's a couple
Damage.
D10. I forget exactly how many. Is
It
2d10
should
on
be
first
up
level?
past to... It should be up past
2d10.
the next level.
Say
Well,
again, what level?
Second, I believe.
So would that be
I'm double checking.
3d10?
I have
3d10 fire?
no wait. I only have first level spells. The heck?
I have
No wait,
idea.
no. But I
can't tell you this. I don't know your character sheet. Warboss
Okay.
could.
I sent you a picture of all your spell slots, so you should only have.
okay. No, I don't have I don't have second level spells. It's only first level.
Motherfucker, I am
I
on
think
point.
it's still 2d10.
I am on point. 2d10 fire damage plus 1d10 for each slot above first. I am so good at this. I am on
I have to
point.
figure out how many slots was at because freaking
Roll 2d10.
yeah.
You say roll 2d10
okay,
like
my
she can
D-
do that. Yeah. Well, I guess you can. She can roll physical.
Yeah, I can.
Yep.
Let's see. I've only found one of my d10s, so I'm just gonna roll that twice.
Okay.
That is going to be an 8 and a where the hell did it go over here? A 4. So that's a total of 12.
Okay. All right. That's its turn. This one is stunned, so he doesn't do shit.
Yep.
Trailer.
Stunned until the end of my next turn, right? Or at the start.
Alright,
Start of my
so
next turn.
this
Never mind.
one's out. So I'm just gonna use Step of the Wind and try and make some distance and get over there to help people.
Yeah, you don't even need to use a key point if you're not bothering to disengage, I don't think.
Yeah, cause she's taking a nap, so I don't need to engage from anything.
Yep.
My movement speed is
Probably like
40, so
80
that
something,
makes
right?
80.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Yeah,
will
you can get over
actually
there.
kind of get me. Yeah,
Just take out a
Maybe
couple of those
just-
kobolds.
pretty much. Just
Yeah.
make the path a little easier, cause holy shit.
You probably one-shot each of these kobolds, to be honest.
Ah, yeah, there's a chance.
They have 5 HP each.
There's
With the
chance
damage,
I
miss.
think your modifier is enough to kill them.
There's a chance, however low,
That you miss?
that I miss. I don't think that's that one though.
He's dead.
you know what?
Are you gonna let it? Are you gonna let it overkill?
Instead of dealing damage to him, I'm just gonna delete this token. Gone.
All right.
Just get sent to the fucking Shadow Realm.
You're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Just
Hit
found
you.
3.
Kobolds I can hit.
Yep,
Kobolds I can do things against.
yep, you sure
Uh,
can.
Yeah,
Roll damage.
yeah. Bye.
Bye.
And explodes.
Its head explodes. And now I can do that. Alright, cool.
You
and
swipe with
that's-
your claw where once there was a kobold. There is now a red bloody mist.
Also, yes,
Yep.
welcome back, Pokemon. We're dealing with not just 2 bullets, but a whole bunch of fucking archers up here. Fucking Narads and... Ugh.
And I believe that's, I think, all I can do. Those are my 2, and then... Yeah, I think I'm good. I can do nothing else. I need to hit the end turn button, because that's a thing.
Nice.
I'm getting better at this foundry thing. Believe it, surely.
What the kobold doing?
What the kobold doing?
Kobold's gonna go and attack.
Hey,
That's
not-
that's an 18 on the dice, so it's gonna hit you.
Cool.
yep.
Deflect
Get him in
attacks,
the
Maybe
maybe.
deflected again.
Yep.
Don't. It's deflected. Oh no,
Yeah,
you rolled a 2. It's deflected.
13 damage is deflected. It's what, like 1d4 plus 3 or
It's
something?
a d6 plus 2.
Oh. Yeah, no.
So
No.
most he rolls an 8. So 13.
I could use a key
No.
point and be very funny and just stab him through his own head with the spear, but no. I'll leave
Hey,
it for
so-
now. And what is she doing?
What
I
is
hope-
she doing?
I hope she can't keep doing the fucking stun bullshit, because that would be annoying.
Mhm. Mm-mm.
Okay. So okay. Well, I guess that's what she's gonna do. The Naiad is going to shake off the the control for a second.
Oh shit.
She succeeds on a wisdom save.
Hey.
She's going to oh yeah, let's do that. I need to double check something. Well, your spells aren't very damage oriented, aren't? Are they, Naiad?
Ah,
If she wouldn't mind controlling one of the bullets, that would help. Or helping to break one of them.
Oh yeah, she's going to. Let's just go there. You remember how you said you hope she can't use the stun effect anytime? It's at will, but she's gonna use it on a bullet.
Yeah.
hey.
So this
And I
bullet
get the
is
feeling
stunned.
they have less than 12 charisma.
You imagine
They do. They have 5 charisma. So it's gonna get advantage. That's a 4 on the dice.
Yeah.
So this bullet is
Bro.
stunned.
The one that
Okay,
the one that Eye's next to. Yeah, let's
Yep.
go.
Stunned for a minute.
Hell, fucking yeah, hell yeah.
And then she's going to just kind of shake her head, and the eyes are gonna flash back into their green hue
Cool.
as she's taken over once. But she shook it off long enough to help you.
All right, now there's
Um,
another kobold.
There is.
Kobold is
There
going
is.
to
Go after. Yep. Soraya.
Dude.
Jesus fucking Christ, you kobold! Okay, so do you want to deflect the attack as well? You should have the same ability. Use your
Yeah, fuck
reaction, reduce the damage to 0.
Yeah, Fuck
Yeah.
No need to roll.
No, roll
Yeah.
it. Roll
Yes.
it. Be funny. Roll a d10.
it. Yeah. Give me 1 second to find it in all of my bullshit. Ah. Da, da, da. There we go. Da, da, da.
Roll the
You're
d10.
trying to beat a 3.
Not the d20.
I did it
D10.
wrong.
Roll the d10.
I did it wrong.
Just click the d10 in the text block. There you go.
Yep, I missed it.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go.
that's
Yay!
I think that's like a 20 or a 16.
You're trying to beat a 3. So.
Okay. I think I
Wonderful.
got it.
I think you got it. Funny.
Okay, so then it's the narrate. Okay, Okay, Nams, you're like on point.
Hey!
Did that one shake it off as well?
She's gonna shake it off for this.
Shake it off.
Shake
Shake
it
it
off.
off. Yeah.
Oh, there's one brain
She's
cell?
going to rush towards you, Rhea, and at the last second, she's going to like regain her abilities, spin, and she's gonna make her 3 trident attacks against the Bullied.
Yeah. Let's
She's making all
go.
of those at advantage.
Damn! Let's go!
Get that fucking bullet.
With advantage because it's stunned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Go! Yes!
Does the 15 hit?
So it's
Probably
gonna
not,
be
right? It's 17.
2 hits.
Yeah, 17 at
2
AC,
hits.
right?
Yeah, bullets had pretty
So
high
it's gonna
AC.
be the damage.
Go, girl.
8 damage on Bullet.
Get that crit.
And then it's going to be a crit.
Yeah.
19 damage.
Spicy. Spicy.
I'm going to need to do a thing. Bullet is half health.
Hey.
Hey.
He's bleeding.
Archer time.
And then the narrator's gonna shake her head. Be retaken over.
Oh.
Yep.
She did good. She did good for 6
Um,
seconds.
Yeah, for 6 seconds. 6 seconds of freedom.
And then the archer.
I need to double check something real quick.
I might literally just call this session suffering. Seems pretty apt.
Suffering.
Seems
Yeah.
pretty apt.
Okay. I guess what happen now
And then we
is
get to
this is the archer's turn. And before the archer's turn, someone going to target.
Mhm.
don't like that. Don't like that name.
Well,
Okay,
Yeah.
so
uh-huh.
okay, so the Aboleth
Uh-huh.
tries to attack Tish, but instead, its tentacle grabs on one of the columns, and it grabs it. It drags itself up into view.
Fucking amazing.
So it just kind of goes, "Ah!" And not. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all.
You know
That
what
looks
the
a little
funniest
small
thing
for an
about
Aboleth.
that is? With the Shadow of the Cavalier, it had disadvantage.
Double that
Oh,
one.
did you want me to?
Double that one.
Double
Yeah,
that
the other
one.
rolls an 18. So
Okay, no, we'll take the nat
think
one.
We'll take the nat one. But the archer archer is going to make long sword attack towards you.
Towards
Normal
whom?
attack. Normal attack.
Against who?
Those both hit. Those both fail. That's it. That's your turn. And
Doesn't
Gil!
matter.
Gil, it's your turn again.
Hi, it is my turn. Start of the turn, creature is no longer stunned.
So this guy is no longer stunned?
No. You know what? Fuck it. He can take an attack.
This one is stunned for a minute. And he needs to keep making saves at disadvantage for the entire minute. So I think this Bullied is gone. As long as the Naiad is alive.
Oh, I know what I can do. I was trying to figure out how to angle this correctly, but I can just step this way and we're still good. Cool. So we're gonna do our stuff. First thing I'm gonna do is Breath of the Dragon. I think that's what it's called. Yep. Consume an available usage. And we're gonna go ahead and... I really need to set this up correctly. Every single time I use this ability, I fuck it up. 2d8. Alright, yeah. So I need a dex save from the Bullet and the Kobold. Don't even think it matters for the Kobold. Yep. 2 ashes.
What is your DC?
15.
So it rolled a 14 on the dice,
Hey.
but it doesn't have any bonuses to its dex, I think.
So yeah, that's full 13 damage then. Hell yeah. And then we will go ahead and do... Does Stunning Strike have to be with unarmed? Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's probably... Do I flurry this turn? Nah, I'll just do some unarmed strikes, it's fine. I really don't want this thing more than just sticking around, so... Let's just go ahead and do... Normal attack roll. Ooh, that might miss. I assume that misses, yeah?
That will miss the Bullet, yes.
Let's add Bardic Inspiration. 19.
That will hit.
There we go. Alright. That is going to be 9 fire damage and another con save, please.
10 plus whatever you get from Constitution 5. 15 doesn't do it.
Damn, that's exactly enough. Unfortunate. So, I get advantage
but I
on...
think they still get slowed, right?
Yeah, speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and the next attack roll made against the target before then has advantage, which I'm going to do now.
Hi.
With advantage, you nerd. Cool. Does it 17 hit?
17 hits.
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. There's some good damage. 12 fire damage.
Okay.
And
you punch that
that's...
Bullet real good.
That's everything. He is slowed. He does still have advantage on his next attack, which is a little scary, but, you know, we're fine. By the way, before Hecate's next turn, do we want to let her do a thing? Since she is technically back now, it sounds like.
Tony, you back?
She did message earlier. I don't think anyone actually mentioned it, but...
Yeah.
I saw
Okay,
it.
so is there something you want to do? We kind of, like, skipped your turn.
Hmm. What,
Why do you have two... Wait. Why do you have 2 turns in initiative?
Who? Oh. Yeah, what?
What is Hecate?
I don't think that
Why is there a
one-
second
what-
Hecate?
I don't
Well,
think
what
the 8
is
one is
called-
correct. I don't think the 8 one is correct. I think she did roll pretty well. I do remember her rolling really well. Or no, she did. She did roll badly with me, didn't she? I can't
She
remember. Yeah, no, it was
Well,
correct. It was
I
the
mean,
8
we're
one.
gonna keep the we had her do a vicious mockery at their initiative 23, so that's where we're gonna keep it for.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, then in that case, it's Gale's turn, and right before Gale, we're gonna have
What?
another tentacle lash.
I just did
An
my
Gil
turn.
just went.
What are you talking about?
What?
I just went.
Okay, after your turn, it's going to be the Aboleth, but at the end of your turn, it's going to use the legendary action to slap Eric.
It's not very
Um,
nice.
It's not.
That's
An
rude.
18 on the dice. Probably it's an Aboleth. It's probably
That's rude.
Are you
Hmm.
gonna try and parry that?
I feel like the dodge roll might be a better idea.
Maybe.
So it's gonna be easier to do. I'm just gonna roll all my attacks.
Dodge roll to get out of range, you mean?
Yeah,
So
so
18, 14, 22. Those are. Wait. I'm completely wrong. Sorry. Let's delete all of this.
Yeah, it's only a legendary action, so it's probably only one, right?
Yep. Just the tail. 22.
Yep.
alright, so I'm going to roll a dex save against that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's probably. I'm gonna say that works.
Yep. So I just go
Nope.
whoop. Just dodge out of the way.
All right, then it's the Aboleth's turn, and it's no longer a legendary action, and it's going to do tentacle attack. Reaches 10 feet, so it can reach you. And it's going to be attack, normal, attack, normal, attack, normal.
Only one hits.
Oh, one of
Maybe
them.
one
hit.
hit, I think.
Yeah.
One hit.
So the one tentacle that hit
You want to just roll the
is
con save
going
now?
to be 18. And you roll a Constitution saving throw, and it even tells you the DC. How kind are you? How kind it is.
Con save.
Another chance for you to be cursed. You avoided it the first time. Wow. Okay, never mind.
You're not cursed. Also, if you were wondering the details of your curse, there it is. Basically, this.
Yep.
Apparently, between 2014 and 2025, the only thing they changed in the ability is that it's called a curse instead of a disease. Pretty
Which
much
is
it.
more accurate, yeah.
Yeah. And that's its turn.
You're up.
All of the better actions that the Aboleth has is things that affect things they have charmed, which currently are allies and no one enemy. The only thing it has charms are allies.
Will that one door opened?
What?
Was the one door open yet?
No, the door is not open. The bullet on
You
top
see-
of you is stunned at this point as well.
You see, Sai, all you needed to fall asleep was one of my combat encounters.
Too real.
I really need to find the module I use to quicken combat.
Or you could just not add a bajillion mobs.
This is Warboss
No,
we're talking about. That's never gonna
That's
happen.
stupid. What? That makes no sense. Why would I do that?
Or simplify their the creatures into a flowchart so that you know what they're gonna do every turn and not have to worry about it. That's also an option.
Now it's I's turn.
It is. What you doing,
The creature
Sai?
below you, I, is currently stunned. That means all attacks against it have advantage.
Also means you can fly away without provoking an attack
Attack
of opportunity if you want to. Is she gone?
No. Looking at something. Min, please.
Sorry.
What,
Don't worry. You saw nothing.
what happened?
Open Twitter.
Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry.
Yep.
I'm a
I
little
covered
worried.
myself.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, did you?
I'm having
Oh,
trouble
you.
finding myself seeing where I am.
I keep forgetting that I'm streaming my screen.
Ping, Warboss, could you ping where I am? Thank you.
Yeah, did you wanna fly up?
I'm going to do two things then.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that thing is stunned, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you wanted to leave, you
Which
can.
has advantage on it, right? I don't know. I'm not just gonna do that. I'm gonna put his action Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
which should increase my movement by an extra 10.
Yeah.
But not just that. It's just that guy stunned, right?
Yeah, just yours
Yeah.
is stunned.
He is
I unfortunately
going-
failed to stun the other one. So if you want to hit that one with your advantage, that might be a good solid hit.
Yeah, that she's going to start flying away and toward the door. Turn around and shoot the one that's stunned.
The one that's stunned or the one
So I
that's
guess
not
those
stunned?
three- the one.
You have advantage regardless, because you use Zephyr Strike.
True, I could do the one that's not stunned.
Yeah. Because the one that's stunned is probably going to be stunned for a while.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for the one that's not stunned. Like, I'm gonna be pretty high up, so it should be a fine hit.
How high up do you want to go?
Probably at least
I
35.
can go up to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 35, 40 feet, one of the two.
Let's put you at 35 then.
And then, how many shots? You got multi-attack at this point? I can't remember.
No.
No, just the one?
However, I do have that thing on my bow. I cannot expand it right now, but I believe it's the third thing.
Don't those take a bonus action to activate normally?
Do they?
I think so.
No.
As a bonus
Yeah,
action, you
bonus
can tap one of the
action.
constellations to invoke it, expend
Oh.
one charge, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine, though. You're going to be dealing an
Mhm.
extra d8 of force damage with the Zephyr Strike if it hits anyways.
True.
Yep.
Okay, we shoot it then.
Is it an advantage?
Mhm.
Do you want me to roll that for you?
I got it.
And yeah, you have advantage, so. 17's your target, if I remember correctly.
17, yes.
And a 19. So,
19, hell yeah.
19 will hit.
well, that's a 19 plus my modifier.
That's still gonna hit.
That's gonna
Yep.
hit. So go ahead and tell me how screwed it is.
How much damage does the crossbow do? I don't know off the top of my head. It doesn't have a damage button on that one, so I don't.
Let's see.
I
What do we
have
do?
the damage button.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You want me to just roll your damage?
No, I'm doing the bird strike as well for the funnies. So Sylveon. See D10 over here. Okay, yeah, you rolled the damage. I lost my D8.
Yeah, just click the damage button. And then how much for the birds was it?
Birds is a D6.
So another D6 and a D8.
I'll just roll that, so you don't have to. 3.
I'll
And
roll a
Zephyr's
D8.
Pack is a D8.
There you go, another 2. You said 3? So
Yeah.
that's 11 total.
Yep. And there we go. It's also bleeding now.
Nice. Alright. Eric.
Move along.
Eric,
Fucking wish I could fall asleep to this right now.
it's gonna be a natural 2 to try to tail whip you, which
No.
I'm not gonna hit. It's your turn.
Nope.
This Aboleth is incompetent.
Good. It has
No
two
wonder it only
fucking...
has.
It has 2 fucking bullets as its thralls. It can be fucking... It can sit in the corner and cry. I don't care.
Yeah.
But we have a tentacle here. It's doing bad things. Herrick is just gonna turn to it steady and go, nope, 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 nope.
You just leaving?
Shoot that thing.
No, he is steadying and he is shooting with advantage.
Oh, I see. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Wow.
I saw the dice go from a
Wow.
natural 20 to a 2.
Hey, Min.
Don't you have you
Hey-
should have
hey,
another
man.
attack though, right?
No, hey, Min, don't you have the D10?
I do. This is probably a good time to use it. I don't know if 15 does it.
Don't you have another? Didn't Hecate give you something?
Keep scumming. Keep scumming.
You have a
Nice.
D8 still. From
Cool.
Hecate. Yeah!
Hey!
Oh,
You have a D8
Painful.
because why not? Little sad, but we'll take it.
damage
you have
is
another.
damage.
You have multi-attack though, right?
I do.
The next one's not going to be an advantage, but then again, that
The
advantage
question
didn't
is, do
help.
I add Brutal Finisher to this one for sure?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
Alright. I just need to double check what size my dice are.
I mean, I guess either that or you can try and take out the stunned bullet with advantage as well. That's like the other option.
Well, the stun bullet isn't a problem, whereas the Aboleth is the
No, but it does give...
legendary action.
If Herrick gets kills, he gets buffs as well, right? I don't know how much health it has left.
The
but-
bullets are still both
Yeah, I guess they just
close
got...
to half HP. So
Yeah,
it's not going to end them this turn.
that's fair. It's up to you.
Alright, so that's gonna be 3d6s since I have 3 dice.
Spicy.
Wow.
Man.
All right, and now
That's a
your
total of
second,
18 damage.
Yeah, that's another
now your
4.
second hit.
That's
You can just go back up in the chat and click it. It'll work.
Yep.
That's better.
19 hits.
That's better. Ah. It almost flipped to the 12 on the D12. It's another 18 damage, though.
You deal less damage if you're brutal critical and little finisher and stuff. And
Yeah, it's a little sad. It's fine. It's fine.
the Aboleth still took a good hit.
Yeah.
It's going to screech. And that's it. So we're back to Tony. Tony, are you here now? You're here, right?
Tony,
Yeah,
are you with
baby! So, do you want to use some kind of like spell on the Aboleth? Try to do something fun? What do you have? You can fireball the Aboleth?
Could fireball the bullets, honestly.
Well, the bullets, there's like people in the way.
No, there's not.
Oh yeah, I is like 35 feet up, so you can just fireball the bullets.
Can
And
she
hit
get the
both of
bullets
them.
and all the other enemies? Hang on.
No, I don't.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
I mean, getting rid of the bullets is as good as it is.
Yeah, you can maybe like hit like this.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. You could hit all of these fools.
All right, yeah, that's a DC 16 dex save for everyone there. You always underestimate how large a 20 radius sphere looks on a map. It's so big. It's so big. Yeah, roll damage, 8d6. Just click the orange numbers on that, and it'll work.
I got a juicy 7 plus whatever my dex mod is.
You don't need to. You're 35 feet in the air, remember?
All right.
You're on the
I'm
ground.
cool.
Yeah. You flew up and out of range, so she doesn't need to worry about you. Rippy says hi. Hi.
Hi, Ruthie.
Okay, so.
By the way, the stunned bullet auto
so-
fails.
So the one of the bullet fails.
Yep.
The other bullet auto fails, I think.
I'm pretty sure
But it
stun
failed
prevents
anyway, it
dex
failed.
saves. Yep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click damage.
Oops. Oh no! Don't show us higher damage. That's sad.
Well, technically, you should. Everyone who makes. Okay. 26 damage it was.
Yeah.
The narrate fails. And the kobold succeeds. But he's got 5 hit points.
Bro.
Kobold succeeded.
That's
You know,
why I
good
thought
for
it was
him.
really funny.
He tried so hard.
The kobold dodges out of the way valiantly and still ends up the charge.
Absolutely incredible.
Okay, so that's it, I guess. Then we have the unconscious girl. Then we have an archer who's going to aim at guy who just threw a fireball.
She would have
Throw.
cover probably because of the railing at the very least.
It's an 18 on the dice and
Okay,
a 5
well,
on the
Jesus.
dice. The first one is going to hit. Longbow.
Well, at least she drank a potion.
8 damage. Okay. And concentration check. What are you concentrating on?
Cloud of Dagger. Well, not anymore. Used to be a Cloud of Daggers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Nothing
just gonna
anymore.
give you disadvantage so that it removes it. Never mind. You still make.
No,
I
she did
don't know
not
how
have
to
Cloud of
remove what
Daggers.
you're concentrating on.
She does not have Cloud of Daggers. It doesn't matter. Just keep going. We know she doesn't.
This guy is
Stunned.
stunned. This guy.
I mean, let's be fair. He does get a save with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
He does get to make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
So it's 18 and a 2. so it's, no. The answer is no. The other
Incredible.
Bullet.
Yes.
Hey,
it has advantage still. Yeah.
It's from the Song of Battle.
Oh boy.
It's gonna try to hit you. So the first roll is a natural 1.
Oh.
The second roll. What's your AC?
17, I think. 18,
17?
excuse me.
That just hits.
Yeah, that's fair. We are definitely going to be deflecting that attack. Because ow. Yeah, that
Okay,
tracks.
so 23.
Got this.
Cool. So we're gonna knock that down to 10 damage. Fucking ow.
Yay. Yeah, huh?
That's why I'm interested in doing like the whole homebrew that I showed you guys with the damage reductions. Like like having like monks being tanks is really interesting because they have decent AC, but most of the stuff that they do is that as a reaction they can eat up some of the damage every round.
I feel like
that's how they're good.
I feel like if you're
And
interested
have-
in that kind of stuff, though, we can probably just try out Daggerheart.
Daggerheart.
Yeah.
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 We're gonna play Daggerheart at some point. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like all that they have to do, and then it's Rhea. Rhea, do you want to kill that bullet? You can kill a bullet, and you
Well,
can
a bullet
probably
sounds
knock
fun.
the nymph unconscious too.
That's we'll see. We'll see how successful I am. I am going to hit the bullet though.
Focus
Okay,
the
make an
bullet
attack.
first.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's fair.
It's scarier.
Not from my
It's
point.
scarier if it decides to actually roll well. We'll see. Hold on.
You have advantage, so.
Yes, I do.
Oh, and I'm going to remove the
Yeah, you've
The
been
heart.
rolling pretty well, so I think you're pretty good.
19 is going to hit the bullet.
Yay!
Roll damage.
See. Yeah.
11.
11?
Keep going.
I guess
Keep-
yeah, it's still stunned for the duration, so it would all.
Yeah,
be
it doesn't get a
advantage,
save until the end of its turn. It doesn't. Yeah. Ooh. No.
yeah? No.
Try again.
But from my point of view,
Yep.
the Jedi, Eva.
Oh no!
Okay. All
Okay.
right. All right. Cool. We love that for me.
I have an idea. Roll
You
that.
have an idea?
Spicy.
20 damage? Alright, so
No.
Rhea just kind of like slaps it in the face, and it takes a lot of damage. Then as it's stunned, it just shakes its head, and she misses the other attack, but then she just kind of takes a large swing and literally bats the bullet's lower jaw, and just kind of it just goes clack, dislocates, and rips at the skin, and then the bullet dies.
Yes.
Big yikes.
Just so you know, you over damage it by 17. Did 17 damage.
Nice.
It had
Damn.
3 health remaining.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
So minus
So that was
20.
your bonus action.
Dead.
Did you want to use
Mhm.
flurry, right? Or no?
Yeah.
You do want a flurry? Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes. So I guess I'll be an extra, and it'll be on our friend, and I'm gonna try and knock her out.
Okay.
Just with the
This
back
is
of a
not
paw.
good for us.
I wonder if you're
Pretty
going to be
much.
able to hit her AC.
Is it like
I don't know.
13? No,
No.
apparently. Incredible.
Guys were like, no.
Incredible.
Okay. So what
The
happens?
Oh.
duality of D&D.
You slash your hand through the Boulette's jaw, unhinging, ripping it off, and then you spin around to slam the other one, and you slip on the eye core that's gushing from the
God.
Boulette's corpse, and just kind
Yeah.
of miss slightly.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn it. That's fine.
Please,
That's
pretty
all
lady,
right.
make your wisdom save.
All right, so then it's the
Please.
Aboleth.
Make the
Okay,
save.
so Aboleth. What is?
Okay. Yes.
It's a contest between the Aboleth and the. So the Aboleth rolls a 3 on the die.
Oh, yeah.
Because of course, and the Nymph rolls a 12 on the dice.
Hey.
Oh, that would be very funny.
Sounds good. What's
Is it good?
happening?
Is she gonna try and stun the Aboleth?
Aboleth, what is your wisdom modifier?
What's the Aboleth's
It's
charisma?
a +2.
What's the Aboleth's charisma?
Charisma is 18, so the Aboleth is good.
Boo.
But
That's fair.
its wisdom is a +2.
Oh, come on. Come on. That would be so funny. Be so funny.
The Aboleth needed an 18. It got
What
a
a-
17.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go! So the Naiad just kind of turns around and just glares at the Aboleth. And there's just kind of a wave of, like, the Aboleth's energy, as I've said, is kind of like this sickly, horrible green. And the Naiad just kind of like this beautiful, verdant, like, TL green just kind of rushes past from her eyes. And the Aboleth just goes, break up. Fucking hell, it's done!
Hell yeah.
Fucking done!
Hell yeah.
And the Naiad, having been, so the Naiad is going to. Naiad's really powerful, guys.
Yeah.
And she, I'm gonna say, with that jaunt, she just broke the thing twice in a row and just stunned the Aboleth. I think she's broken. She's broken through.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm gonna say she's released herself. The Aboleth is in pain from being shot in the face. It's having a hard time. The Naiad's just gonna fuck this up. Okay, so
Unexpected
and
ally.
that-
Let's go.
And then I'm going to delete the area of the fireball because it's no longer on fire. And Naiad is going to jump up here because of course she can. She's the one that didn't even have a fishtail, which
Mhm.
means that that's something you could have wondered. Like why why can't she leave the water then? But yeah. All right. So then that's Naiad's turn. And yeah, fuck. Actually, she's not going to go back to you. now that she's stunned the Aboleth,
Yeah, go
gonna
fuck it up.
fucking rush there.
Go fuck it up.
She's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
She's gonna fuck it up with her most powerful attack.
It's a D6.
D4 plus 2
Yeah.
dagger.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about sending a message.
It really is, though.
She's just gonna claw its eyes out. That's fine. It's fair.
That's what she
Absolute.
deserves, honestly.
Absolute go ham, queen.
Okay, so Naiad is there, and that's her turn. So then we have this guy who's going to. Okay, the even if it's stunned, the Aboleth can still try to hold control
Yeah.
over other.
It's only strength and dex saves that auto fail while stunned.
So, okay, Narade, you're rolling a 18 plus 3, which is
21.
21,
Mm-hmm.
and Aboleth, you're rolling a plus 8, but it's a 12.
Yo!
Oh my god!
We
So she
just keep
breaks
winning. We just
So the
keep
narrator-
winning.
So the Narade is going to. What are you gonna do? She's going to Song of Battle. Gil.
Fuck yeah.
The next attack of Gil is advantage.
Fuck yeah.
And then she's just going to rush. She's gonna dash and get to the Aboleth. And is there a spell you could do? Oh, you said that the auto fails dex save?
Strength and dex saves.
I'm gonna move back.
Does she have a dex save thing? Oh, that's so good! That's so good!
We're gonna fairy fire. Okay, so all
Now
attacks
even if
on
it
the
dives.
Aboleth have advantage.
Now even if it
Even if
dives.
he-
Oh, that's so
Even if it dives, and even if it tries to go like invisible, it's gonna be seen through like the flashing
Fuck
lights.
yes.
And
That's
even
so
if it's
good.
it's definitely going to beat the stun next turn round, but considering it has advantage and stuff, but it's oh,
Incredible.
best. Okay, so yeah, this Aboleth is gonna kind of fuck. Okay, so nice. All right, so then there's the archer.
Don't
Yeah.
think the archer's gonna make their saves. I don't have
The
any faith in the
archer-
archers.
The archer who's going to keep aiming at the other dude. So it's going to be a longbow attack.
Against who?
13. And an 8. It's going to be missing.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Yeah!
never know.
Mattered.
Doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, let's just go full Qatar attacks at this point.
Get him, Gil.
Let's fuck 'em
Get
up.
him with that advantage.
Get him.
Let me actually click advantage this time. That'll work.
I'll hit
Mhm.
him.
It's gonna be a good 11 damage.
Okay. You have another attack for on you?
Is the dodo still alive?
The dodo was the oh, yeah.
Hey.
I mean, the dodo's definitely cursed, but it's alive.
The dodo's definitely. What a sentence.
But it wasn't the water.
It
It's
was.
true.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So that's 27 damage total for the Qatar attacks. Is it still alive?
Oh, I didn't apply the other part of damage.
Cool.
Then
We will go ahead
I'm
and
sorry,
use...
I'm in the middle of a moderator argument right now with a stupid user.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
fine.
right.
The
about right.
the Aboleth's turn is next, and it's stunned. So,
Alright,
gonna
yeah.
try to get out of the stun.
We are going to go ahead and use... Where was it? Shoop.
You know,
Yep.
You know
Step
what
the
I
wind to get
did?
there.
you know what I did, guys?
What?
What did you do?
I did the bad thing. I was like, yeah, it's going to beat the stunned for the next round because it has advantage.
Uh-huh.
And I tempted fate,
Did it fail?
so it failed. It rolled a 2,
Yeah?
but it had advantage, so it rolled again and rolled 1. So the Aboleth is still
That has
stunned.
happened 3 times in this combat now.
Yes, I know. It doesn't.
Oh
You
my
guys
What
have
are
rolled
the
a 2 to 1.
odds?
We're
love
not
the
even
story
bothering
this
with
guy's
the
telling
archers.
today.
Like, there's nothing.
So
We're
this
fine.
Aboleth is
We're fine.
still stunned, guys. Still stunned. It's
All right.
I's turn.
All right, burn your shit. Do your stuff.
Hang on.
You have fun stuff now.
I'm in the moment thing.
Oh Lord.
Do you want us to skip your turn,
yeah.
real and
Yes,
you play
come
right
back.
Okay.
Yep. Eric, you have advantage.
Eric,
Oh,
go
this
ahead
is
and
so silly.
fuck this Aboleth
I
up.
love this so much.
So he's still stunned, you say?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still stunned. Also fairy fired up. So.
Herrick is going to point Sunderer at the Aboleth,
Mm-hmm.
but instead of pulling the trigger, the end of the barrel starts glowing blue as there's this sense of static electricity in the air.
Yeah,
Lightning.
I remember putting that in. It auto fails dex saves, right?
It
Funny.
sure does.
Can roll the mouse.
86 lightning, baby.
Oh. Spicy.
Sad
Nice.
damage, but it can't.
How nice of you to spare the archer, by the way.
Do you want to try to hit the archer?
I mean, they are probably just controlled people, so if we want to try to save them, that's a thing that we could do, but it's entirely up to you.
You know what? Fuck that one archer.
I'm sorry, Archer. I shouldn't have said anything.
All right, so that one archer just gets the fucking Athena moment in the epic musical where the thing clicks
dead?
and rolls a natural 20 on his dex.
Is she dead?
Da, 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 da. Okay, so this guy gonna take 10 damage.
Damn, I didn't realize we were dealing with Odysseus over there. Fucking Archer, Jesus.
Odysseus is my reason archers are favorite archetypes for
That's fair.
fighters.
I liked Archer fighters before they were cool.
Like Odysseus is one of the reasons why I'm like, why for many times I was like, why is strength? What does strength have nothing to do with archer?
Mm.
Pulling back a bow, especially a long bow, is hard, guys.
It is so hard.
So that was your...
In
Is
the
it just the
meantime-
action to do that, and then...
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move over here.
All right, we've got a bird.
Hey, Hecate. I think
Gosh,
you do
this
have.
guy, I'm going to kill this guy.
Hey, Hecate, I think you still have another 3rd level slot, right?
Want to throw another fireball at that guy?
Get him!
It's gonna
Get him!
auto fail the save. That's 31
Ooh.
damage. It doesn't have any damage resistance. That's just 31 damage.
Hey, yo.
Nice.
I'm
Love to
also
see
going
it.
to go over here and remove the areas. They're no longer here. You're unconscious. The archer that just matrix dodge a lightning bolt is going to 18 and a 17. Okay, fuck you, archer. 18 and a 17.
Whomst were they aiming at?
They were whom's aiming at Eric.
Okay.
Means that
So one of those hits.
oh no, those are on the dice.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha.
So he rolled a
like a 20 or something above, yeah, for both.
It's a +6. So an 18 would be a 24 and a 17 would be a 23.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking like
I mean, I guess you have your reaction if you wanted to try and
Ode-
shoot one out of the
Odysseus.
air.
I don't. I'm out of focus points.
Oh, right.
fucking Odysseus over there shooting the ever-loving shit out of his bow. So
Damn.
I'm going to click you and
I already took the damage out.
okay.
Then
Yeah,
it's
you-
Soraya, yeah?
Soraya.
Yeah.
Right, you want to go fuck that Aboleth up?
Slap him just like the cat did to that seal.
You
Bonus
can
action,
you can
dude.
get there with your free
Yeah.
dash as a bonus action.
Yep.
Make
Yeah.
two attack.
Step of the wind
Yeah.
to get over
no,
there.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it.
Got
I
advantage
love
against them
I
too.
love so much that monks are supposed to be the mobile one, and now they get their free dash. The monk is now officially more mobile than a rogue.
I agree.
What they should have been all along.
Wow.
That sucks.
It really
I
does.
feel like this is karma. I feel like I had one cool turn, and I get another.
Here's
You're gonna
another
have
one.
another one.
All right, smack him.
Hell yeah.
Right, cool. And if he's still standing, I'd like to make note that I do have slasher, and that was a crit, so it is bleeding.
Nice. Oh shit, yeah.
And its speed is lowered by 10 till the
Fuck
next
yeah.
turn.
If only he could move, but he's stunned. He can't run.
He now moves -10 feet.
Negative 10.
Negative 10.
Ascends
Yeah,
from
because
out of
it
the
reduced
water.
his speed to 0. He's just
Yeah.
gonna float 10 feet into the air. Whoop. Okay, so the Naiad, who is very angry about what's happening right now, is going to slap the Aboleth in the face.
Get him.
Like open hand slap.
Yeah.
And what that's going to do is okay,
Congrats.
so she's going to besto curse the Aboleth.
Oh!
So
Oh.
not only is the Aboleth stunned, if he is unstunned at the start of his turn to do anything, he has to make a wisdom save or he does nothing on his turn.
That's incredible. Wait, would that apply to him being able to even make the save?
It says, while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turn. If it fails, it wastes its action. And
Okay.
yes, it is an action to try to get out.
Oh, it is?
The failure says a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of the turn, ending the effect on a success.
Okay, well, technically,
So if it doesn't cost an action,
No.
but specifically the Besto curse says it doesn't use an action, and then wait, what does it say? It says, just to be clear, I want to be clear about what it does. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing. Specifically, it does nothing. So
God.
So this Aboleth just gets bitch slapped by the Naiad, and like you see ethereal vines and like water plants kind of coiling up around it and squeezing it tight. And the Naiad then just kind of takes a step back.
Yes,
And,
queen.
Are you gonna? How angry are you? Okay, she will spit on him.
Yes, queen.
And if you manage to kill the Aboleth, I think its curse goes away. So,
Oh, does the curse only last
Yeah.
for as long as the Aboleth's alive?
I need to double check. The
I mean-
Aboleth.
We're gonna be killing it one way or the other, so we don't need to check that right this second, but yeah.
Uncurse the dodo bird.
Uncurse
Uncurse the dodo bird. Dodo bird drowned.
Yeah.
No. The dodo can specifically breathe water because it was cursed.
Yeah, but if
Until
he's
the curse
uncursed,
ends.
But
he can't.
it's
He can't.
uncursed.
Oh,
Okay, so this guy is gonna. Like, what? Oh my god. Okay, so the
Somebody has to
Naiad.
get the dodo out before the curse ends. Hey, I know what you should do with your action.
Save
Alright, I
the
haven't been able to
bird.
pay attention. Please tell me.
Save the dodo.
Oh, that'd be so funny, actually.
If we kill the Aboleth, the curse goes away and the dodo might drown. You should do that as your turn for this round.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's a lot of tridents.
That is a lot
Okay,
of
so the
tridents.
16. Well, the first two, the first two is the added advantage, so I re-rolled it.
Mhm.
If the fish for crits, so it's 2 hits and a 16. So damage, normal.
Well, wouldn't he have
damage.
advantage on all three anyways because it's stunned?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you did the
the
did
other
the first
one I
pair,
rolled with
because you
advantage.
got
I
the hit
see.
advantage.
I see. Okay, yeah. I see.
So that's what 26 damage.
Yep. The Aboleth bleeding yet?
Oh, sorry.
Guess it. Yeah, actually.
Cool. Just wanted to clarify.
Just for the sake of adding something to better explain how it's going. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's how
That
the
tracks.
Aboleth is doing.
That's yeah, that's correct.
Um,
Alright, that is the archer.
that is the archer.
Dude.
Who's the archer
Literally,
shooting?
like the nymphs getting out of the control.
Yeah, the nymphs breaking free is
Nymphs
big
are really
turning
powerful.
point.
We love to see it though. It made this a lot more
Yep.
manageable.
The archer.
Are they still targeting Herrick? How dare they?
I think the archer might get like a communication by the by the Aboleth to target the
That's fair.
the nymph.
No.
That's fair.
No. I know, but no. That's not nice.
Well, that's a 1
Or-
on the damage. Wow.
Rolling like
Wow.
that. Keep rolling like that. You specific archer, keep
All
rolling
right,
like
so
that.
that's the archer. That's not the Odysseus one. That's the other one. That
Yep.
makes sense.
No. Yeah.
Alright.
It's
Uh,
the discount Odysseus.
Also, before Ai's next turn, do we want her to just scoop up the dodo from the center of the pool or something, wherever it was?
I manages to save the dodo. Who
Yeah.
The dodo goes. No.
Goes
I know what a dodo
tries to
sounds
attack
like.
you.
Let's speak with animals.
Nobody knows what a
later.
dodo sounds like. They're extinct.
I will be speaking with this thing later.
Hell yeah.
Keep it away from
You're
Azzy.
gonna. Is the dodo going to be your second awakened
Yes.
friend?
Yes.
Oh,
With the fucking owl,
Yes.
whose name I forget at this time.
Balthazar?
Fucking Balthazar.
It was Balthazar, right? I'm not crazy?
Yeah, it was Balthazar.
That sounds right.
Anyways,
Anyways.
I'm gonna go lunge on this thing now.
Get him!
Gremlin mode!
Yeah, go ahead.
Witness me.
Hit it.
With advantage.
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah.
Just roll all your attacks.
Working on it. Not that one.
Ah!
No.
Go! Yeah.
Doing,
Boo!
doing great, guys. Fucking
Great.
stunning
Damage
strike,
is
or not
damage.
stunning strike. Flurry blows. We're
Yeah.
flurrying.
Yeah.
We're just going all in.
More! More!
More.
22 hits.
Yay.
23 hits.
Nice. Nice. That's a good 28 damage this round. I'll take it.
You know. Kerm.
Yeah.
I'm at 1 HP on the Aboleth. But
Wait, I
I
set it on
haven't
fire.
tried-
I set it on fire.
no. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so
I set it on
fire?
fire because of my feature. Yeah. So it takes 1d6 fire damage at the start of its turn anyway.
All right. Okay, so
I forgot about that this entire fight. Fuck.
okay, so the Aboleth starts its turn. Takes a d6 fire damage. Roll your fire damage.
Oh yeah. Let me just do that real quick.
To say, even if not, it is now bleeding.
3 fire
so-
damage. That's also true. It also takes the bleeding damage. Start of its turn as well. That's also a d6, right?
I think so.
All right, roll the
Because
roll,
why
roll
not?
the damage.
Ah, my bad. I
Yeah.
misunderstood. Never mind. Doesn't actually happen. My bad.
Alright, anyways,
It's other things. Either way, it's dead. It doesn't matter.
Gil just lunges onto it and just starts pummeling the fuck out of it. Just full frenzy mode. Just guitar flashing like claws as he just
All I can
pounds
imagine
into it.
right now is because of everyone around it, there's just kind of like the Naiad is slapping the dead Aboleth. The Gil is on top, just spearing it from the top. The narrate is just slamming its trident into the side.
It's the fucking
And then
JoJo
there's just
meme.
Rhea who's just mauling it in the face. And the
Mhm.
Aboleth's like, I may have made a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
We just get a
As it
scene
dies, just kind of bleeding from everywhere.
we just get a cutaway of Herrick slowly sipping a flask of alcohol And then it just hard cuts to him like point blank shooting into it with the fucking gun.
Yup.
So,
Oh my god.
yeah, it went well.
Tony,
Okay,
you might need to do like a rough sketch of that later. It's
We're gonna
fucking
need to-
incredible.
We just need to draw an
Oh
Aboleth
my
being
God.
pile drive by the entire party.
Oh lord.
Ah,
Oh
We're
my
gonna-
god.
or maybe we get like an actual artist to draw it for us.
And then yeah, are we just gonna say that the curse ends when it dies, or how are we ruling that?
Just give me a second. Aboleth ability, the cursed creature that's outside skin, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I need to roll something real quick.
Oh
Mhm.
boy. Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna roll something for the Naiad. See if it gets like. It's gonna roll. It's gonna read. It's gonna read the future.
Oh. Jesus.
And she's gonna figure out what's about to happen. And she's going to. Yeah. Okay. So the Naiad knows that the Aboleth will revive in 30 days. So she's going to go and curse it like more. To make sure that doesn't happen.
Just bestow all of the curses and fuck this Aboleth's undeath.
So, as I shown, the Naiad is like not. I mean, technically, she doesn't have a 9th level spell slot. She just has innate spell casting that lets her cast 9th level spells. She's gonna put all of the power she has left of all of her other spell slots into this one glorious curse that's gonna stop this Aboleth from fucking coming back.
Good.
Incredible.
And then she's gonna fall unconscious because that's a.
Yeah, I was muted when I said it. Counterspell.
And I think that's pretty much where we're gonna end session. I feel like it's late.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
keep going. I can keep going and end the session where I want, but we can also like. It's like.
Before
want
we
to
do
edit.
though, do we have an actual answer on the curse? I do need that for Gil.
What? Oh yeah. I'm gonna say that, especially after, like maybe it could have stayed, but after what the Naiad just did to it, it's fuck
Rad.
the curse.
The dodo's
I'm
no longer
going
cursed.
to-
It won't immediately die after 10 minutes.
Yeah, because the dodo after an hour is gonna take like a D12 acid damage.
No, it's every
Out
10
of the
minutes. It's every 10 minutes you're
shit.
not in water. Yeah, it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked.
So this poor little lady is unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Yeah, if she didn't, Gil probably would have helped carry her out. And scramble up as well.
And next session, we're going to have probably the nymphs thanking you guys, giving you even more magical items,
Hell
and
yeah.
then you're gonna go into the horde encounter.
Yeah. Go
Should
go
probably
meet
rest up before we do that.
Go meet
Yes.
Mr. Topaz. Yeah, that I mean, now that we've basically dealt with the actual threat here, we'll also be able to meet with the archers now that they're no longer fucking cursed as well.
The only ones to live other than the nymphs.
I mean, yeah, we
Well,
really just weren't.
I specifically had it so that the archer completely the other side of the pool, because like I feel like that's where the Aboleth would have placed them.
I mean,
like,
it makes
their
sense.
Archer.
Mhm.
It's just funny that none of us even bothered really focusing them all that much, so they also survived
Well,
just
I
by
mean,
pure
they're archers.
coincidence.
They're CR3 archers.
Yeah.
Not... And you guys have like boosted HP from the way I make you level up, so
Mm-hmm.
like a D8 plus 3 is not going to.
Oh Lord. All right. Well, I think that's probably a good place to wrap up because we went real long tonight. Makes
All
up for our
right.
shorter
So
sessions
next
in the
time
past.
we're going to have. So as I said, next time you can get ready, guys, for the spooky, dangerous horde encounter. We're gonna talk with the big topaz dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
We also need to figure out how we're going to resolve that with some people having made a previous deal.
Yeah, well, I mean,
True.
the fact that you have to take the horde of the topaz dragon away to fulfill your deal is kind of a problem, because you
We
could have
do
diplomat.
We do have a year for that, though.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
don't
you could have been
need to worry about
diplomatic
that
with the
right
topaz.
now.
I mean, you could have been diplomatic with the topaz dragon, and like find a way to just get the shard. But now that you need the shard and you want its entire whole, might not be very cooperative.
Well, we
we'll
didn't exactly know where the Topaz Dragon was. We needed the Black Dragon's help.
Yep. And again,
Yeah.
we don't need
Well, you
to
did
get
make a deal to steal another dragon's horde. I mean,
Yeah.
within a
hopefully
year.
the topaz dragon isn't.
This is the thing. We have a couple loopholes that we specifically designed to let us have some free wiggle room for this specific scenario. So we don't need the entire horde right now. We just need to figure out what we need to do for the shard.
We just need to convince the topaz dragon to invest all of its horde in the stock market,
No.
so that when the year goes up,
And
the horde is actually nothing.
here's the thing. We need the shard. So we might need to fight the dragon, which means if we kill the dragon, we get the horde and we can give it to the black dragon anyways. Things are
True.
going to work out one way or the other. We're going to be fine. Except for,
Yeah.
we might need to fight a dragon. That's a different problem. But we'll get there when we get there. Anyways, as I was saying, thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you in the next session.